left off, you guys had just finished your pirate fight, and that fight, it was, it was pretty well won, I'd say. Although you guys did take some damage, couple chunks out of the bottom of your ship, which you do hear water flowing out, but there's no like sinking or anything type of situation, as far as you can tell. And then there was that one hole through the center, uh, or no, I'm sorry, back here that happened. So you have a bit of damage that is on your boats, but it still seems to be functioning. Um, I believe your mast was on fire, so you guys have some stuff to fix. So I guess who wants to do what first? Perhaps someone with a pirate background has an idea of what to start with.
Well, so holes in the hull, sails on fire.
We need to catch the sails off fire.
Yeah, we do need to put the sails. We do need to put the sails out before we can set ship. We need to look at what we need to do to keep this boat afloat.
Just so it's super clear,
Thor,
you
you're
have
nimble.
your boat has 1/3 of its health left.
What I do?
It has 103 HP out of 300.
Thor, you're nimble. You need to fucking get up there with a bucket of water and start putting out the sails.
Okay, Zaddy. And I guess I'll just do that and start climbing and putting out the thing.
All right.
Water.
Like you're gonna take you're gonna climb up with a bucket of water, or
Yeah.
does anyone have like any other ideas? I mean, you're welcome to do that. Go ahead and roll acrobatics to do that. Does anyone else want to help put out the mast? That's probably a better question.
I don't know. Would I know that the
Oh, look at that.
Yes,
Nat 20.
The boat got hit by a fireball, so you can easily presume things are on fire.
Yeah, but I'm under the under the boat.
Yeah,
We're gonna need a Xena.
You would have seen a flash of a fireball through the grate that would have shined light down below, and you have a wizard that stun fire, or a sorcerer that stun fireball. So
We're gonna need Lucy to get up there eventually and patch the holes.
Yeah, I'll go. Can I just go? If they're gonna manage the fire, can I go down and look and see what the water damage?
You wanna open the hatch?
I mean, not not the sucky hatch.
What's the
sucky hatch?
What's your other option?
How can I see into the bottom level of the boat to see how much water is down there and what kind of damage there is?
There's no visual or anything that you can see through the bottom of the boat. This grate that I think you're referring to, through it, it looks like just blackness, just darkness.
Oh, okay. So there's.
But wait, didn't someone go through the floor and there was a massive hole?
That was up top.
Yeah, that was Taz.
That was up top. Or wait, you're talking about, was there a hole down here?
No, we shot the cannonball that landed through the grate, and then Taz went down.
Yeah, that was up top, not down there.
It wasn't the lowest level of the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And with that Nat 20 Thor, you're able to very easily get a couple buckets up there. And you didn't put out the mast completely, but you did get rid of the erupting flame and was able to make it moist that keeps the fire from spreading.
Cool. I guess I just do this repeatedly till it's done. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, if no one else is gonna help you.
Yeah, I mean, I can just grab buckets of water and bring them over. And Lorgar, you can schlep them up if that's cool, or.
Yeah. Do I roll again?
Yeah, I guess go ahead and roll acrobatics once again. What were you gonna say? I think Avery.
Yeah. Which level of the boat would you say these giant holes are in?
The most of the boat's holes are definitely underneath, as you don't see any up top. But there is the one that went through the back here. It went through each wall, all three walls, and plopped on the other side.
Wasn't that up top because it was through the quarters?
Yeah, it was trying to knock out Lucia's thing.
Where did you have the chest? Was the chest up here, or was the chest down here? Because I remember it almost hit
So
the
I had moved the
chest.
chest up into
Okay.
mine, and I had placed it back here, and I remember it had gone
Pretty much over
like
the beds. Yeah.
through here.
Yeah. Okay, so the up top, sorry, that was a misremember on my end. But yeah, so this area up here, and then the other ones, you know that you get hit by more than one cannonball, so.
Alright.
Alright, so we need Avery to start patching the holes up top. Me, I'm gonna pop a health potion. I got the full 10, right?
Yep.
Shit. Me and fucking what's his face, Taz, are gonna have to unfortunately drop below to check out the hole in the hull. We have the ability to breathe underwater. Nobody else does. So it's gonna fall to us. The only thing we ask is
Isn't that where
Athena.
the sharks are?
Yep. We still gotta fix it. It's a hole in the hull of the ship. If we let it go, it's only gonna get bigger.
Yes, we do need to repair those holes. We're in. So me and Lucy are on the second level, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Dean, that's an 18, by the way.
Okay.
Well, we can probably hear them through the hole that's in the top because they're kind of standing directly above us
That is
through that
true.
grate.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Avina, are you doing anything?
Yeah, I'm taking water to Thorgar.
Oh, right. Okay. I would say with you doing that and him rolling 18, that you guys managed to put out the mast.
Sick.
Avery, you're gonna be patching the holes. Go ahead and roll. Doesn't have proficiency with carpenter tools, do you? I don't think so.
No.
Then go ahead and just roll a flat roll as you grab some hammer and wood. I imagine the supply closet around here would have the, restore or restock, replace wood, and you can go ahead and just roll a flat d20 to put it together.
Alright. 12?
It's a decent enough patch. There's still some light getting in. It's not the best patch, but you managed to block the hole with wood, which is the goal. Okay. Taslin and Lucia,
All right.
you guys have choices.
So if we were to go patch the hole, the only way to do it is to go through the hatch or outside the boat.
That is the current information you have.
Oh. Okay.
Wouldn't it be safer just to like drape one of you outside of the boat?
Yeah, that's what
Maybe
I was
with
thinking.
a rope?
Remember, your boat is anchored. The guy dropped your anchor to stop you, and that's why your keel boat leaned forward and smashed the front.
Mhm. But it would be
Well, you
easier
can.
just to put you down the side of it instead of having to go in the water with the crazy sharks and the vacuum.
Yeah, just like tying a rope to whatever this is called again, and kind of going over the side of the boat.
Well, I mean, I got the battle harness. You tie it to me, and it should be pretty easy that I can dangle over the side and patch the boat here.
Mm-hmm. You know, I never thought about that.
Yeah. So how can we help you with that?
You have to roll performance for that lie. That very blatant
You
lie.
can roll deception. I thought he was just going to accept what you said. Because that's always an option.
You can accept what. Would Taz accept it or would he notice? That's a character question.
Kinda, yeah.
What? Wait, what are you tying on me?
No. Whenever she said, "Oh, I never thought of doing that," that's a great idea.
Oh.
That's totally not what those hoops are for.
Well, I mean, there's many uses to this battle harness. I'm pretty sure it should keep me pretty safe, and if I get into any trouble, you can pull me up with no problem.
As proven by Avery carrying you like a purse.
I mean, if you found other ways to use it, by all means. Very intuitive. Trying to keep her
so
this is getting weirdly sexual again.
Mommy.
So I have 50 feet of rope. Will that be enough to go over the ship to repair?
Yeah, I'd say so. Yeah, I mean the side of the ship.
Yeah, but you gotta want to go on the top deck if you're gonna want to go on top for that.
Well,
you got all these
I'm not gonna let you do this. So.
Question, Dean, didn't we also have a hole through the middle area too?
Yeah, we're not really worried about that right now.
You know what? You might have.
Because if there is one, wouldn't it be easier just to propel through the middle instead of on top?
I mean, it's the size of a cannonball, which is not as small. Or, I'm sorry,
going
it
to
is
a
way too
second level.
small for Taslin.
Well, we could still tie a rope through it.
Oh wait, did I need to roll for like each of these repairs?
Yeah.
Ah, dang. Okay.
All right. The hole's in the hole. It's not in the fucking. Oh fuck! Excuse me. Oh my god.
I guess I'm.
Yeah. All right. So the hole's in the hull. It's not in. It's from what we believe. We're not taking on any water. So we believe it's in the magic door part. So going inside of the ship and fixing it is not really an option.
No, but we could have either one of you propelled down the side. And I mean, there is this nice cannonball-sized hole over here, and I could probably put another rope through it. So just in case you have more stability if one of the top ropes fail.
Oh, you mean like that? Oh, well, I'd rather tie it off at the top. I'd feel a little bit more safer at the top.
Well, yes, I'm not
Overall,
saying we only tie
whole
it off
tree.
down here, but you could tie one off at the top and then also tie one off here in order to.
Listen, my name's not Taz. I'm not trying to tie one off with you, but like.
Excuse you.
Oh.
Whoa.
But like, it could work, I guess.
I think the plan would work. We could tie it off. I could swing over, and we could fix this.
Oh, you want to tie one off together?
Jesus.
He is dead set on this, guys.
Wow.
I mean, you two are the pirates. Go ahead and tie whatever.
Okay.
Look, I don't know what you think is going on, but we're trying to save this ship right now.
Who's that to? I'm the one who got everybody going. You're the one who fumbled the whole situation. We'd
I'm
still be
gonna
talking
hand
about
Idiot.
harnesses if it wasn't for you.
I'm gonna take the 50 feet of rope that I have and hand it to Lucia so she could tie it to the. I assume there's a loop right about my neck.
I'll do that once you're on the
So-
outside.
You're not gonna fit through the
So
hole, though. Yeah, like
go
Lucia.
up.
How about
Oh,
Lucia
that's
Go up
right.
uses
to the
her
top.
50 feet of rope to tie off and
I have 30.
hurt someone? No, see, that's perfect. We use our 50 feet of rope to tie off up at the top. You know, tie one off up there together, and then we'll rappel down. And
Doesn't Avina have 60 feet of rope or something?
why does everybody have an odd number of feet of rope? This is fucking weird. You guys just like look at it and you're just like, let me get 3.5.
I'm so
Well,
sorry.
Different links belong to different people.
No, sure. But anyway, I don't know who has what. I got 50 feet. Taz said he's got 50 feet.
I definitely have.
How about we stop chit-chatting and actually do some shit?
Well, let's go. I'm waiting for you guys to propel down from the top.
As she says that I'm dipping.
Okay, whoever's tying the rope around.
All right.
Is it Taslin jumping off? So whoever is tying the rope, let me get a check from you. Just a flat dex.
I'm gonna tie my own. I'm gonna tie one off of myself.
Whoa, not in public, bud.
Well, apparently that's what Taz wanted to do. Wide out in the open.
Taslin, are you not going to go up to the top deck?
Yes. Yes, I'm going up to the top deck.
He
Then
said
mush.
super bravely.
By the way, for those repairs, I rolled an 18 and a 19.
Okay, so you got a little bit better every time that you repaired something. But yeah, you got those all those repaired.
Also, what's our in-universe reason for me taking the child?
I'm about to. I don't fucking know, dude. I'm about to rappel in the water.
He could
Come
be
on out.
he could be acting just like this. This could be the reason.
I was recently at like
So
dead, so kind of makes sense. How about the fact? How about the fact that I'm about to rappel into what we've known to be pretty dangerous waters? That's a good reason right there.
So how was that handling check, my guy?
Ugh. I got. Wait, just a straight roll? What do we got? The
Yeah, you
dex
can
roll
add
to
your
tie
dex.
off?
Yeah, add your dex.
Okay. 17.
17? Yeah, you tie it off just fine, just around your waist. And yeah, you can't. And you're tying it to a pole, or is someone holding the other end?
I'm definitely tying it off to like the railing, like the thickest part of the railing. You know.
Okay. All right, yeah. With your roll, that's fine. You can go ahead and repel.
I'm gonna ask Avina to gather wood and keep an eye on these knots while me and Taz pop off.
Okay, yes, I'm on it. I'm right here.
Who tied
Awesome.
well,
I have
Lucia,
Who tied Taz off?
Lucia still has my rope.
So Lucia,
I never said I
She
took
said
it.
she. Oh, I'm sorry. I said I gave it to you.
Oh,
And
you're going up top.
Never
Why would I
will.
keep?
you told me I wanted you to tie it off, and you're like, "Well, let's wait till we go up."
You guys are going up. I'm staying down here, so whenever you propel down, you have
Got
two
it.
anchor points. One from up top, and then one from through the middle.
Okay, so
that
apparently
way
I still have my rope.
That's the plan, bud.
I need somebody to take this rope and tie it on to the back of my harness.
I could do it.
All right.
All right.
Go ahead and roll a check for that.
Well, what type of check?
The same. You roll flat with a dex. Just your dex modifier.
Okay. 17.
Okay. Yeah, you tied Tazlin off just fine as well. And Tazlin and Row, you guys can repel.
All right, I'm not gonna repel. I'm just gonna drop all the way backwards into the water,
That's
doing
amazing.
a back dive.
Do a flip.
Show me where you're dropping off at.
I will be. Do I know around where we got hit?
I would imagine not. It was just somewhere on the side of the boat.
All right,
You guys were all in those other fights, so.
I'm gonna go
Alright,
right
I'm
off
thinking
here.
I have to follow.
All right. And Tazlin, are you repelling or are you jumping into? Jeez, dude.
I'm repelling. I'm low damage. I'm low damage right now, so I'm trying to save as much as I can.
All right. Tazlin, you can slowly lower yourself, and you see the rope that Lucia has put out on that side of the ship. And Ro, when you jump in, you look over.
Falling back dive.
Yep, falling back dive. When you fall back dive in and open your eyes underwater, you see that super large shark. Its head stuck halfway out of the hole, and it's like chomping. It's like stuck very clearly. You can see a bit of blood inkling out of it on the sides. And directly next to you is the half body of that dead hunter shark that you saw inside of there as well. And this thing's
Right.
chomping right next to you.
All right.
All right. Well then,
Oh boy.
I'm gonna magically pull myself up.
Okay. That would be a athletics.
Above where I'm gonna pull my. Yeah, I'm gonna
athletics,
climb back up the rope, and till I see Taz.
Okay, yeah, you can do that, but also give me athletics to climb up.
Yeah, doing it. Athletics 3. That's a 14.
14. Okay, yeah, you can pull yourself up out of the water and a little of the way is up. Tazlin, when you get to the rope, are you gonna do anything with that, or you just gonna leave Lucia's rope hanging out?
Twirl it in her face.
I'll grab the rope.
Okay.
But do we have? Is she going to be handing me supplies to fix the hull?
I don't know, Lucia.
I am. Amina.
Yeah, Avina should from the top. I mean, I don't know what all is going to fit through this cannonball-sized hole.
Yeah, I was going to jump.
Okay, well then, whoever's handed
Okay.
in stuff, that's the answer. So.
Do you want me to tie it off to one of the side
Yes.
things? Okay.
Yes. Grab one of the side loops, tie me off so I'm not swinging around.
Will do. So that's just a dex, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Flat decks or with the modifier?
With the dex modifier.
Oh.
And Taz, are you looking around at all?
If she's got my harness, probably only looking. I would say I'm looking in the direction towards the front of the boat.
Okay. You don't see any real damage on that side of the boat.
Okay.
16.
And then
I mean, other than the literal hole the rope is through. Ro, you climb out the water and you see Taslin kind of like talking to Lucia, and you come out of the water, climbing your rope. Anything you want to say or do?
Yeah. I'll just be like, hey, we got a big issue.
what's that issue?
Shark head.
Shark what?
Shark head.
Just a shark head?
There's a giant shark head sticking out the bottom of our boat.
Like plugging
Is it
one of the
dead?
holes? Or like what?
Like stuck in like the hole.
Is it okay?
Looks
Is
like it
still
might be. It's still. Oh yeah, it's alive.
okay?
It looks like it's bleeding a little bit though, so it might be like hurting itself on the side of, like in the hole, you know.
And like if it's thrashing, then it's probably making the hole worse.
Yeah, pretty much. Read
Okay,
my
so
mind on that one.
okay. Do you think I can shoot it from up here? That'd be into the water. That's gonna be really hard. Probably can't
Yeah.
make that.
Plus, I don't know if you could see down the water that far.
I don't think the
Boats.
arrow would make it that far.
Boats typically
Unless you have a magical.
boats typically have a curve on their side, so I would doubt it.
Nah, they curve inward.
And sharks swim backwards?
Not deep
No,
blue sea,
I don't
okay?
think so.
This is not deep blue sea.
No.
Yeah,
We don't have LL Cool J as
Cool
our
J.
chef.
right. No, sharks cannot swim backwards. Were you gonna like magically talk the shark to swim backwards?
No,
Back it up, Harry.
my idea was to like toss some like jerky or something in the water behind it, and if it was able to swim backwards, it'd be able to back out
Do you mean inside of
and
the ship
get distracted by the jerky.
by throwing it in the lower deck of the ship?
Yeah.
Where there's the vacuum. How many sharks were down there whenever you were sucked in?
At least 3 or 4.
There's 3.
There
So
was
how
like
many
5.
are left in there?
You should go find out.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't think I will, since I was the one who warned people at Taz not to do so.
Well, I can tell you one. One of them is dead on the outside of the ship.
All right.
So however many there were, minus 1.
So currently it's -2 that could potentially harm you.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
But also, no, because that big one is still big. And if he somehow breaks loose inside, then he harmed me. No good.
But if you're pulling from the back, then how? I don't think
That
sharks are
motherfucker can
that
swim.
flexible.
He can catch me.
But if you're holding on, then what's the problem?
You want me to ride a shark now?
I never said you had to, but more than likely you would be the one.
Why do you say that?
I'm
I too like to live dangerously.
you do have some skills in the
Dying?
cranium department that might surpass others.
Do you call me thick-headed? Is that just a
No,
dickhead way to say thick-headed?
no. I was complimenting you.
Oh, well then, thank you. But I don't know if I'm willing to risk all that
Lucia
right
was
now.
calling you smarter than other people who might be able to accomplish the task.
I know, I was just being a dick.
In a way that she knew that Taslin and other people might not pick up on it. So
Oh, how quickly he ruined
Yeah.
your point.
Yeah, pretty much.
Lucia just rubbing her forehead. No, that was a compliment.
Yeah, no, thank you.
Backhanded.
Mhm.
But also, I don't know if I want to do that right now.
All right, so
I think
But
we
for
need to
now-
re-brainstorm this. Maybe we should go talk to the people up top also.
well, can't they hear us? They were.
I mean, I don't
chiming
know. I'm like 15 to 20 feet away. I don't know why they were chiming in.
All right,
Well, they
If they
Yeah.
can hear us through the hole in the floor, they should be able to hear us over the
The
side.
Plus, Avina
Okay.
and Avery were actively like giving you guys equipment,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, touche.
so
No, they are.
Um,
Everybody is understanding this, unless they're just choosing not to.
but we also have Sneaky Bitch too. So
Have we tried the? So since the shark is, would you say maybe plugging the hole?
yeah, definitely plug in the hole.
All right. Maybe we should check the other side first before dealing with
Oh wait,
the bigger problem.
I have a great idea. Kind of, but also not really.
Are you gonna wrangle the shark and try to shove it back through?
No. I have a horrible idea.
Hell
You
yeah.
want my
We're gonna
rope?
blow it up.
I have an atrociously horrible idea.
Are you going to kill it?
No.
Tell me this idea.
I'm gonna. Oh my god, I can't even believe I'm saying this. You're gonna send me down below, lined up. I'm gonna vortex warp the shark out of the hole. And away from me still. And then Taz is gonna be on the outside to patch the hole.
So you want to
You're
use
right, that is
yourself
a
as
terrible
live
idea.
bait?
No.
Yeah.
That sounds devious.
Wait, whoa.
I
I'm
know.
on board.
Okay, but can you you're saying you can warp the shark away from the hole, like magic it out, is what you're saying.
Possibly. If
I
it
mean, you could
works.
do what I did earlier and kind of hover above the water.
If it works.
Okay, well, I think it's worth a shot, and that is probably our best option. And I am hanging over the side of the boat, listening and engaging in this conversation.
But also,
That is a
I'm gonna
really
need some help down there. So, I don't know.
Yeah, type.
Because there's still other sharks in there.
So, I mean, not to
True,
get rid of the
true.
hero as a part of your plan, but you do know the range of Vortex Warp, right?
Yeah, it's 90 feet.
Okay.
It doesn't say that it can't be from one part to the other part. And he could get close, at least to the tail end.
I can magically twist space around another creature I can see within range. Target must see if aim teleported to an unoccupied space of my choice that I can see within range. So it's all within 90 feet.
So,
But I can technically teleport it 180 feet.
I guess. I mean, far
right?
you want to get away from the. I don't think 180 is right. I think it can be 90 feet within range. So I think that would be like.
So I
It's just,
90 feet.
I think so. Like
So
whatever the distance is that you have to
from like
cover.
here from where I am, that's 90 feet. But this is also 90 feet within range. So I can vortex warp it from here to here,
I do have another
If you
question.
want to,
right?
let's see.
That was just theoretical. I didn't say it was
Yeah.
90 feet
So
exactly.
like if you from where you are, the shark is about 40 feet away from you diagonally. So you would have another 50 feet to send it wherever you want it.
But if
Technically,
he's
all right. So
inside of
hold on,
it, he's
hold
planning
on.
on dropping down.
Oh, you're gonna drop
All
it
right,
on the side to do
so
that?
all right. So here's what I'm saying. So all right, let me get the measurement stick out. So technically, that's what 85 feet.
Hmm.
Technically, that's in range.
Right.
Because is it?
So he's right here, 35 feet away from me. I can teleport him here because that's 90 feet within range that I can see.
You would have to upcast it to get more feet because it just says 90 feet. So 90 feet is all you have to work with unless you upcast it
No,
for
it
an
says
extra 50
not.
feet.
It says unoccupied space of my choice that you can see within range. So within range is 90
Okay.
feet
Then yeah, 90 feet from you. Yeah, you can send a target. Let's
from
see.
90 feet from me.
90 feet from you to somewhere else 90 feet from you. Yes. Okay. I get what you're saying
Yeah,
now. Okay.
yeah, yeah. You know I'm terrible at
Question,
explaining shit.
It's all good. I was.
So yeah, so he's within range. Boom, I can send him within 90 feet
Yep.
of me.
Yes.
Okay. All right. All right. So cool. Then I think I can still do it. Also, this is all pending on if he fails
Mhm.
a save. So
Right, so are you casting?
Question.
Yes.
what's up?
It's in character
Okay.
from
Right.
Lucia to Rogar. What are you planning on maybe keeping the big shark inside, or are we setting it free?
Oh, look, what do you want to? You want to set it free,
No, I
In
don't.
these waters?
right?
I was thinking about keeping it inside the boat, but since it is stuck, what if we were able to maybe, I don't know, rope its mouth shut? That way it can't bite you, right? If
That's not a
something's
bad idea.
if
That's a
something's going to bite you, you put a muzzle on it.
that's a Taz kind of ordeal though. That's gonna take some strength. I'll help him, but also Taz, he's like right below your feet.
Well,
So,
that's not
really,
good.
for now, and
Like
Avery and
indoors.
Arena and Thorgar, give me your
Well,
feedback as well if you guys are listening in. What if now, because the big shark, which I'm guessing was the biggest threat to all of you while down there, what if we keep it stuck momentarily, go in the water, rope the other sharks' mouths shut, patch up everything so nothing can maybe go through any hole and bite us from the inside going out. We just have to worry about what's in the waters outside. And then rope the big shark's mouth, vortex it back inside, patch up so no bitey bitey.
And that sounds like a pretty solid plan to me.
So we're gonna tie up the little
do
shark
want
and then.
I mean, if you want to get bitten by a little shark, go for it.
No, look, I still got this mangled arm over here, and I kind of shake my mangled arm at her, and then I wince. Um, So, I'm not super into the sharks, and
Accepted.
yeah. So, tell me again how we're gonna tie a rope around the shark's mouth.
Before you have a
Either we
chance
could
to
do.
respond, you guys all start to feel the ship tilt to the right side of the ship, almost as that part is like going down slightly. The boat is tilting at this point, and you guys just hear loud creaking from below.
Maybe we worry about that later.
Okay.
All right. I'm just gonna fucking do it. Just
Oh,
try to pull me up. When I
Avina, if you
yell,
wanna,
Uh,
or Thorgar, if you wanna help, your Rogar bro.
sure. Why not?
the Brogars.
He's asking
The
to get
bro
pulled up.
guard.
Be easier to have him
Barbros.
pulled up.
Sure.
Cool. Then go ahead and both of you roll athletics.
okay.
As are you chilling there, or are you unroping from Lucia to pull back up?
Kaz is going to be fixing it from the outside.
Athletics.
There's the 12.
Not bad. Ooh, a dirty 20.
All right. Well, then together you're able to get Row up to the top deck.
It's like,
Cool beans.
hey,
All right.
daddy.
How'd you get all the way over there?
Great question.
My rope was over here.
Hmm.
All right.
Oh.
I'm gonna go sacrifice myself real quick, so we don't sink. We're gonna yell down to Taz and be like, "Get ready to patch that hole."
I'm ready.
Also, when you see that patched hole, or when you see the fucking fuck, I don't fucking know. I don't know. Somebody's gotta figure out a way to fucking get me out of there.
I will think of some.
Sounds
We could
good.
do what we did last time and have you, uh, and like have whoever is like in the area tied to this center pole, and have you help yourself lower down.
Sure. Whoever wants to join, go for it. But also, make sure you're also tied off.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing.
Alright, I'm gonna
Lucia, is
tie
that where you
myself
want to
up.
stand?
Um, I'm first going to recheck the tie off that is on his side to
Mm-hmm.
um this, like these rack things and barrels,
You're gonna
to
actively
make
do
sure
that?
that it's heavy enough.
Oh, you're
Yes.
checking it, or you need to tie it off?
I thought I had already. Oh, I'll tie it
I
off.
thought you were holding the other end. Are you not holding
I
the other end?
was. I had forgotten.
So yeah, go ahead
So I
and roll.
tied it to him.
Yeah, then roll the handling, the dex check to get it in there, or to tie it on there.
Not uh dirty 20.
30, 20. Yeah, solid. Tie it off to this rack, and the rack is very stable. It's pretty much secured to the ship. It's used as the barrel holder. So
And then I am going to skedaddle inside the nearest room while they do the tie off and open up that hatch.
all right,
So I don't get sucked in.
all right. As you go in that room, now that things have died down, that's the old rat room. So it just smells like rats have been living there. That lovely smell. I
Mhm.
think we all know.
Alright.
But yeah, so that's that. Before Ro does his thing, Thor and Avina, do either of y'all want to be doing anything specific?
Uh,
Biting my nails.
Nervous.
I'll,
You guys put up the
I'll just
mast and
help where needed because I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I mean, there's still some patchwork to be done down below. Avina or Avery did
Sure, why
the
not?
top 3 holes, but there's still the 2 down there. But before you make your way down there, yeah, go ahead, bro. You can do what you do.
All right. I'm gonna tie
Alright.
myself off. I'm gonna tell Avery, listen or watch for a tug. Maybe that'll work. If it doesn't, pull me up in exactly 2 minutes
You're tying you off to the
Okay.
middle
or
post,
a
correct?
minute. Yeah.
Alright, do a
Yeah,
handling
and I'm
to
tying myself off as well so that I don't get stuck.
handling all around.
That is a 18.
18. Okay, good tie, good tie.
I got a 17.
All right, everyone did good ties. Good job. You guys are getting used to tying your knots, and you guys just keep doing these knots
No
that work
work.
just well. And
All
yeah,
right. Fuck it.
all right.
Dear God.
So Ro, when you open that hatch, Avery, you moved in, so I need a strength save from you to not go in. But since Ro, you're letting yourself, you find yourself falling in, and it's not long before there is a splash. And yeah, you are now
18.
inside. You do have dark vision, correct?
Yes.
All right, and with the 18, you managed to keep up there and let the hatch shut so that it doesn't fall, or so it doesn't keep sucking you in. Cool. Well then, if you have dark vision, you can see most of this area, and the only shark you see is the tail of this big one that is, trying to get out. His head's inside of the side of the ship. You can hear water rushing out on different sides, more so on your right, as you can see a hole right here, and you can see um, some debris over in the northern side of this.
Okay. They're not that big though.
Um, they're
Well, I
they're
guess I
fairly
could see
big.
this one, but
This
they're a fairly good size.
Yeah, this one's fairly good, and this one's more. You just see kind of debris. You're a little more than 60 feet from it,
Yeah. Yeah.
so you can get closer to investigate it more if you'd like. But yeah. But as far as you can tell, the water in here is cleared, but it's very uneven. You feel it swishing as
No.
if it's trying to stabilize while water's rushing out.
All right. I'm not gonna worry too much about the other one. I'm just gonna worry about the shark right now. I am going to cast Vortex Warp on the shark to
Oh,
get him to over here. And as soon as that happens, I will climb all the way up my rope as fast as possible.
I'll notice the tugging and start trying to help him, like pulling up the rope.
that's athletics.
Alright, athletics. Let's fucking ask for a
In the
miracle here.
water, you hear a light thud as he kept trying to swim forward, and you vortexed him over, so he just slams into the side of the boat.
Fucking dope. 20, 22.
Everyone up top felt that shark hit the wall in a light tremor throughout the boat. That's how hard the ram was. And the 22 does get you to start pulling yourself up on the rope. Taz, you notice that the shark head is gone, and there is this uh, almost like 8 feet wide hole down below, and you can see just the water just swishing. It's making this like almost like a ripple or vortex of its own as the water outside and the water inside is colliding.
Okay.
So I'm gonna be up here and
So-
I'm gonna come and be like, did it work?
Okay, so I need.
That was a question for you, Tazlin, just so you know. Did it work?
Yeah, because
Oh, I didn't hear. She cut off. I didn't hear her.
Oh, I asked, did it work?
It seems to work. Shark's not there anymore.
All right, you want some boards or what?
Yes, give me the board supply so we can patch this hole up real quick before it comes back.
Okay.
I said you start pulling yourself up, bro.
All right,
Oh.
I'm gonna take the wood and.
I thought you said pull yourself up. My
Yeah,
bad.
you started, but the hatch does close, so you got a situation. But anyways, Taz, you're doing what?
Grabbing the supplies from Avena to try to patch the hole up on the side of the hole.
I imagine you put the hammer in your mouth and get some plywood, and you rappel down a little bit lower, and you can roll a flat roll. Um, and since you're tied off and you got someone managing your rope, you can use both your hands. So it's just a regular flat roll to fix the hole.
Oh boy. That's a nat 20.
Is it? Wow.
It is.
That's crazy. You managed. Wow. Well then, in one fail swoop, which it was not gonna be, you managed to patch this up with perfect precision, thanks to your memory as a pirate and patching up holes back in the day. You've managed to patch up this giant 8-foot gap of a hole that was here. The water starts to simmer down, um, and the little bit of gaps in between the planks that would have been on the inside, you get this sheen of just pure darkness that cover the gaps.
All right, hole's patched. I can be pulled up now.
So I am the one who's there, right? So I start pulling him up.
Okay.
With one hand?
Do athletics, and yeah.
Oh yeah, with one hand. That's
Your
what I forgot.
Avena athletics with disadvantage, and Tazlin can do advantage for himself. Avery, you would have seen the rope wiggle just slightly as he started to pull himself up out from below.
Alright, seeing that Lucia has decided to come back in at the worst moment, I'm going to turn to her and say, go back in that room unless you want to get sucked in with the shark.
Oh, nope. Nope.
I got 13.
This is why I never leave my room, guys.
Why I don't come around.
Where's the treasure?
Avery, I'm sorry. What you rolled a what?
It was.
What?
I said I rolled a 13.
13, and Taz, what was your athletics? Undone.
Another decent roll. Athletics.
Should be good.
That's a 21.
Okay.
Damn, boo boo.
Yeah. Avery,
What is with your loaded dice today?
You assisted a bit.
Hey,
pulling up the slack as he was pulling himself up. But yeah, Teslin, you managed to get all the way back up on top deck. Avery, you like I said, you saw the rope wiggle, and you told Lucia to get lost.
I am going. Well, would I be able to pull the rope without opening the hatch because of the gap, or do I have to open the hatch in order to pull the rope?
You can certainly try to pull the rope without opening the hatch.
Okay.
You
16.
can certainly try.
16. Alright, so you grab that rope and you pull real tight, hoping that you're going to be able to pull Rogar without opening the hatch. And it's a success. You pull Rogar, and you pull him so fast, his head hits the top of the hatch. He's going to take 1 bludgeoning damage as you pulled him up so fast and his head hit the hatch, and then hatch bust open and you weren't ready, so now you both have to make a strength save at disadvantage.
Alright.
So you try.
Saw that.
Oh my god,
Saw
16?
that coming.
16?
At disadvantage, 16?
I got an 11.
Alright. So the 11.
Oh, wait, disadvantage. Hold on.
Uh-oh, might get worse.
It could get worse. Damn, motherfucker. Nah, that's still fucking 11.
11. So, Rogar, your hand starts to slide down the rope. You can feel the burn immediately as the force from that suction is pushing you down. And you look over and you see the top fin of that shark quickly dashing in your direction. But luckily, Avery's 16 is enough that not only did he fight the suction, he managed to pull the rope and get you out of there. Once again, just as the large shark reaches you, jumps up, and you just hear the chomp before the hatch shuts.
Whew. That was a close one.
I am so sorry.
I'm just surprised it fucking worked.
I'm still so sorry. Is your head okay?
Yeah, that fucking hurts, but it's for another time. We just fucking pulled that off.
That was insane.
I'm gonna come back around and be like, were there any other holes?
Yeah. There's definitely one, possibly two, but it didn't seem quite as big as the other one, but it still seemed kind of big.
So
So
might
we
need
got more patching.
But
I'm
so-
gonna guess that once Taslin got up to the top, they undid the tie on the side. So my is just dangling over here.
Yes, that's what I imagined as well.
Okay.
Tied to
I'm gonna
the bracket.
take my rope and be like, all right, I'll meet you guys on the other side and do the same, I guess.
Okay.
Wait, so is this hole is the same one as this hole?
No.
No.
That's
Okay.
what he said.
And
These holes aren't
It's
taking
gotta
on
be
any
your
water.
first time sometime, right? So.
Oh my gosh.
But Taz, Taz and Avina and Thor. What are you three doing? Thor, you said you were gonna go down and patch holes. The two of you.
Yeah,
and
I'm
Avina.
hitting hammer on things.
All right. Thor,
And-
I'll go ahead and say that you went down here. And you'll see Lucia setting up a rope on the right side of the ship's hull, which I need a handling check from Lucia.
Okay. You done here? What are we doing here?
Creating a second point of a tether.
Fair enough. Well, I need to patch the hole, so whenever you get done, let me know.
All right. I think we're done with that hole over on the left side.
Okay, I could go do that. Walk away.
All right.
And I did roll a 19.
19. Very nice. You can tie it off and put the rope back out just like the last one. And Thor, give me a flat D20 check to patch that hole. Taslin and
No
Avina-
modifier.
Nope, no modifier. Unless you have
14.
Do you have a carpenter skill?
Probably not. 14.
14. That's enough to patch it. It's not the best patch, still some sunlight getting through, but yeah, you patched it. Back to Avita and Taslin. Are you two doing anything?
So they're patching the hole. Okay. Go ahead.
Lucia has a rope out this hole, and Thorgar patched this one. But so there's still these two ones that have water coming in and out, I guess, down here. So do you want me to lower you down and maybe you can patch those?
Well, that might be a good idea. We got to stop all the water we can, especially if we're going to save this ship and make it ours.
And mind you, the boat is still tilted on the side that the holes are still on.
It's tilted, so it's tilted toward the side that the holes are on?
Yeah, like Avina, the side you're on is a little more sunken than the other side.
Okay. All right. So he's going to be underwater when he's patching these holes?
Indeed.
Okay. Are you good with that, Taz?
I'm perfectly fine. That works for me.
Okay, so I take my rope, which is 50 feet long, FYI. And
They all are.
Mine says 30 for some reason.
Because you're fancy, you don't use rope for stuff.
I thought you cut yours for something earlier.
No.
yeah,
Well,
I don't know.
but anyways, Tasla. Or sorry, Avina, you said you're
Yes.
gonna tie it off, or you're gonna hold it.
I'm gonna tie it off.
Okay, then do a handling, and do that at disadvantage because you only have one hand right now.
That is true. That is gonna go back in.
Just your
Do you
dex
want
modifier.
me to help you tie it off?
Yeah, I think I
And
do.
Tasla, you walk up and you see her trying to tie a rope with one hand, just finagling.
Hold on. Let me see the rope. Let me tie it off. I'm not that I don't trust you. I just don't want you to hurt your arm anymore. All right. Just a flat 20.
It's your handling, so you get your dex modifier for tie-offs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I know it's not like an actual skill, but I've been using it ever since we did rope handling. Let's just call it handling.
That's a nat 20 again.
Hey, you can waste them all right now. In fact, I'll say that you tie
I
it
am
off.
because
I'll say you tied off of Venus roll to the pole, and then to yourself, and then you even tied off your rope to the ledge and like put it in the loop as well. Nat 20. You got the full rope set up.
It's tied up. Nothing's going to happen. Nobody's going anywhere.
You put it on your harness and everything.
You still have to get down halfway of the ship, I guess, for me to tie the second anchor point. Everything could go to shit.
But yeah, you can do that. Remember, you got the keel boat.
All right.
It's just like about 10 feet off of the boat because you tied it up. But there is space for you in between the two.
Okay. I'm going to lower myself down.
Okay. Go ahead.
On the side of the boat to Lucia.
Right. Yeah, you can do that. I'll just go ahead and let you do that.
That's a 19 roll for me to tie the rope off onto his other side so he doesn't drift away. Or have to fight the water.
15? Yeah, that's a good time.
No, a 19.
19. Oh, well then yeah, he gets that way down and you use the harness you built for him and you tie it off even more, so you are about as sturdy gets, Taslim.
All right. And then I'm gonna exactly. I'm just gonna yell to Avina to keep an eye on the keel boat to make sure it doesn't smash me between the boats.
Okay, yeah, I got it.
Not that we can do anything too much about it, but just let me know when I'm gonna get hit.
Taslim, as you
all right, so
Tesla, as you start to lower down to the actual hole, you look over and you'll see that there isn't like another hole in the ship, but where that keel boat hit it, you see this like impact, like a full dent, and the wood's like snapped into the thing. And there's a little bit of a water rush, but it's very, very minor.
all right. Okay, so I'm gonna get supplies from Avina to patch this hole up also.
Okay. Same thing, hammer and mouth, a couple plyboards.
Yep. And then roll to.
Yep. Go ahead and roll to patch this one. And we're gonna do this one at disadvantage as the waves keep crashing into it, making it really hard.
God damn it!
Get it done. How'd you do?
God. You said disadvantage?
Because the waves are crashing on the side of the ship and it's slightly underneath the water, so you're having issues getting the hammer to hit properly.
I rolled a nat 20 and a 3.
All right. With a 3, you went to hit the hammer onto the nail and you got a solid hit on it, but unfortunately when it hit, it vibrated in a weird way and you dropped it and the hammer falls into the ocean.
What's wrong?
Cass?
Are you okay?
I'm good. We wouldn't happen to have another hammer. I kind of don't like this one.
I do.
Well, I hope you miss it because it's gone.
That one isn't mine.
Oh, well, yeah, I just dropped it.
Well, I still have my hammer.
Hold on.
Do you need one?
I do need it. I do need a hammer, so I can finish fixing these boards. I'll try not to lose this one, I promise.
All right.
Can you like tie it onto your battle harness or something? I'm kidding.
I'm just gonna be tethered. I'm gonna be tethered with everything on this harness.
I really quickly like ripped some of the fabric that I have, like just of like the spare clothing that I had, just rip some of the fabric and make a quick tie so that I can tie the hammer to him so my hammer doesn't get lost.
Okay, I'll allow that. Go ahead and roll. Let's see, you have Weaver's tool, so you get it your proficiency bonus. So yeah, it's a D20 plus your proficiency.
All right.
That's a dirty 21.
Okay. You get a spare cloth you had that would probably make up like a sleeve, and you tie it to the hammer, and then you tie it and make this like wrist wrap on it. And Taslin, you're gonna have to pull yourself up just a little bit to get your wrist up to Lucia.
Okay. Do I have to do a strength check or anything for that?
Yeah, it's athletics to pull yourself up a rope.
Okay.
Thor, you took off. You took down the sail, right?
He didn't take the sail down.
That's
he
a dirt.
Put it out.
Okay.
That's a dirty 19.
Okay, you can pull yourself up enough, and Lucia, you can tie off the hammer to him.
All right.
I'm just gonna say that you managed to do that. You did a good wrap in the first place, so you tightened the runner's wrist, and you can head back down and try with disadvantage once again to patch the hole. Flat D20. And I'm sorry, what did I interrupt Thor? Were you gonna say something?
No.
I was asking.
Okay, Avery, go ahead.
Okay, so, is a lot of the sail, like, burned? Like, is it still usable, or do we need to...
As you look up to check it out, there are quite a number of holes in the mast. It is definitely not in the best condition. Likely somewhat usable, but you'll be better off bringing it down and patching it up.
Okay, I'm gonna try and take the sail down.
Alright. That's like a two-man job, but you can always, lower one end and then go to the other side and lower that end. So it'll just take you a minute, but you can start doing that.
I need to roll anything?
No, you're just using the hitch. So.
Okay.
So, Taslin, how'd you do?
That is a 19.
With the disadvantage?
Oh shit! I forgot disadvantage.
The waves be crashing.
9.
A 9 is enough that you get the patchwork done to where you can call it good until you get back to Saltmarsh.
Okay.
Since you only have 1 day travel left, you got it good enough that it could patch or make it to there.
Cool.
All
right, got the patch done.
As that patch is done,
anybody gonna pull me up?
Everyone feels the boat stabilize itself a little bit. The boat is back in stable condition, and you guys kept your big shark. That's a thing you did. Taslin, that'll be athletics to pull yourself all the way up. And Lucia and Evina are both welcome to roll athletics as well to help since they have ends of ropes.
16.
16 would have
Am
been.
I still rolling at disadvantage? Probably.
Well, you have one hand, right? So.
Yeah. Dirty 20 both times actually. So
Okay. All right. Well then.
there we go.
Yeah, you've gotten quite used to your hand being the only thing you have to rely on, and you were able to grab the ropes and pull up while Taslin was lifting himself up. Taslin, you keep the hammer wrapped around your wrist as you get pulled all the way up. The rope unfastening as you pass Lucia and get back to the top, where everyone can gather their ropes once again. And yeah, Lucia, your rope is still out of that hole, but it's attached to nothing now.
Okay, cool. I rolled a 4, so I
Well,
think I'm going to be doing
you
much help.
Good job.
you pulled on the rope and you were so ready to help, but Taslin was already like at your window, so it literally did nothing. That's why it unfastened as you pulled on it.
Totally meant to do that. See, I knew you would be there.
So, are there any more holes? Because I haven't been down there. So I don't know.
There's the one in front of Lucia, and Taslin saw the breakage in the front, but the boat did stabilize after he patched the one hole.
So
I
should
think
we?
we're good enough to. Oh, go ahead.
I was just going to ask if we should pass it.
I didn't hear the question.
Well-
What?
I was going to ask if we needed to patch the other holes.
I think with the boat being stabilized, we can make it to Saltmarsh and then we can get into port and make the repairs there. Be a lot safer, a lot easier.
Okay.
As you get up there, you see that the mast is like
Mhm.
half pulled up, and the other half hasn't been pulled up. Um, as Avery pulled up
Okay.
one side of the hitch.
Oh, I was
Alright.
meaning to do both sides. Then I was gonna go over here and grab one of the sheets from this bed.
Okay, well I saw you go in the room. I didn't see you go to the other side. So from what I saw,
Oh,
you
sorry.
pulled half the mast up and then went and grabbed the sheet. So.
No, I meant to do both. I meant to do both sides and then go over here and grab the sheets.
Fair enough. Thor, you would see Lucia pull her rope out of the hole, the last hole on the ship.
Move, bitch, get out of
Excuse you?
the way.
And then you could roll the bad stat. Bro, you're just gonna let him talk to her like that right in front of you? Is that a yes?
I think Ro approved.
I ain't getting in the middle of that.
You know what?
That'd
Next
be a
time I
12.
might not save you.
I may have just saved us all.
I wasn't talking to Rogar.
Oh, okay.
But yeah,
Well, you had a little help from me, so
Also, that's a 12.
but Taslin and Avina, what would you like to do at this point?
well, we need to pull up anchor and set sail. We need to get back to Saltmarsh as fast as possible.
Yeah. Do we need to tie another
So-
rope to the keel boat so that it stays with us? We had 2 ropes on there before.
We still have one.
I mean, I got this rope dangling right here that's already tied onto the side of this boat. We could just tie it. Be okay.
I mean, isn't there one over on the keel boat itself?
That's also
Yes.
dangling.
Well, no, the Thorgar untied it. I believe he didn't cut it, right?
It did get cut.
Oh shit. Okay.
I don't think I
No, wait,
did
did
anything.
you untie it or did someone untied it? It might
Yeah,
have got
someone
cut.
untied it. I just patched the hole.
It might have been Taslin that actually untied it. Trying to pass blame right now.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I didn't untie it because I came. He told me to untie it, and then he told me to untie it, and then I ignored him and jumped ship so I could fight.
Then it was probably cut. If no one untied it, then it was cut.
Okay.
So I remember y'all lost one. What was your roll, Thor?
Well,
12? Alright. You did a decent enough patch as well. Thor, as everything settles down, you realize that you are in pain. Lots of pain. You hurt very much.
The fuck?
Because your health is super low. Everyone else, you guys were talking about sailing and stuff.
Depending on the time.
Yeah.
I mean, the battle
Avery is
ended.
going to.
It would have been. By
Sorry.
the time y'all fixed everything, it'd be about 2 o'clock. And you're about a half day's travel away from Saltmarsh.
Avery is going to get Lucia's attention and be like, "Hey, Lucia," and she holds up the bed sheet that she got. Is this enough material to patch the sail?
Let me see how big the sail's holes are.
Pretty solid.
That does nothing. um. So, Dean, would the bed sheet be big enough with Lucia looking at it? Would it be big enough to patch the holes, or would I need another?
I would say the bed sheet would be enough to patch the hole that took over. So, if you guys can get the mast down, yeah, you can patch it with the bed sheet.
Yes, it would. I'll just need a bit of time. So, during that time, are we going to be rowing?
About how long do you think it would take to patch it?
Dean, how long would it take me to patch it?
Probably 1 hour. You got good tools and you're very proficient with your stuff, so.
About an hour or so.
I mean, the sail on this keel boat is good. We could either use that sail and tow the keel boat, we'll lose time, or we could use the keel boat to tow this. I don't know, just throwing ideas out.
Maybe we could do that for about an hour? I mean, the keel boat isn't as big as the ship, so wouldn't that cause issues?
No,
With the size
probably.
difference?
It's probably better that we just patch the sail up and then we can get going. I think we could sacrifice an hour.
Also, Taslin, come here.
Yes.
Are you feeling all right? Do you need any healing?
I'm a little hurt. I could probably use a little bit. I'm not dying.
And like the Thor in the corner just suffering.
Well, I don't see that. He hasn't said a word. He feels bad.
Thor's just drenched in his own blood. And Avery, you're also pretty injured. Everyone looks pretty injured, and you all just watch Lucia go, Taslin, do you need some healing?
Exactly.
Taslin?
Yeah.
Taslin.
Uh-oh. Taslin's got boo-boos.
Okay, so Athena is gonna
Jesus.
roll her eyes and go give healing to everybody else.
Everybody else. All of them.
So,
Okay.
Gorgar.
Wait. But how do you have that many slots for healing?
Who's healing right now? Avina?
We haven't.
I have 3 first level slots and 1 second level slot because during battle I always use my arrows. I don't use my spells. So
Yeah, she doesn't know what the hex is.
Hmm.
Or Hunter's Mark.
Interesting. Cool.
okay.
I've got my lay on hands. You don't have to worry about me. You can save your magic.
Hey, I used a bunch of magic to save everyone, so
It's cool.
Maybe
It's
you
fun.
need Lucia. Maybe you need to find somebody who needs this a little bit more than I do. I could survive.
Mm-hmm. And you're usually the one who runs head on into battle.
Well, I mean, yeah, but I couldn't imagine something else happening between now and hitting the port.
You fucked
Don't
us.
say anything,
You
you'll jinx
just
it.
fucked us.
You ding it.
I am immediately.
Game was like, I wasn't until you rolled that fucking third nat 20.
So I rolled Cure Wounds at a second level for Thorgar, and I got 9 points for him. Sorry about that.
What?
And who
Yeah,
else is doing?
you are
Anybody?
cutting out
Well,
big
I
I've
time.
feel like
got
you're
my
cut.
land. I've got.
Okay.
Oh, I'm cutting.
I
I'm
feel
sorry.
like we're all like slightly cutting out. So let's just start with Avina. What are you trying to say?
I cast Cure Wounds at second level on Thorgar. But I don't.
Yay.
You got 9 points of healing from that.
I'm a little
Thorgar,
bit.
how are you feeling? Do you need some more healing? I have a couple more spell slots.
I think that was a question to
Did
Thor.
I cut out again?
No, Thor, did you
Yeah.
hear that?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, well that question was for you.
Oh, wait, it was a question? I thought all I heard was 9 points of healing.
No, she followed with a question.
Oh, what was your question?
Do you need any more healing?
It would be nice, but not required.
Okay, well, I'll just cast it.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
But it's at first level, so but still the same number of points. 9 more
Oh,
points of healing. So there you go.
Jeez, you max on the second one, huh? Happens. Hello.
sick.
Good heals.
Doing much better, but still banged up. It's fine.
Any
At least
other
I'm not
healing?
fucking bleeding everywhere.
Avery, you mentioned lay on hands. How much are you putting on yourself?
I was gonna give myself 10, and I was going. Well, who needs healing the most? Can I do a medicine check?
Yeah, always. Remember, you can just say I'd like to do a medicine check and then just roll it, as long as it's like what are you doing that it fits.
Okay. 16.
16? Yeah. You would notice that thanks to the healing from Avina to Thor, that he's looking a lot better. At this point, everyone looks pretty equally beat up with bruises and some of them with scrapes and such, depending on who they were fighting in the last battle.
A couple bumps on heads, you know.
One person, particularly Ro, has this welt. It looks really fresh on his head. It looks.
Wonder where he got it from.
Dang. So Lucia casts Cure Wounds on Tazlin as well.
Fair enough. D8 plus 5.
Fucking simp.
Right?
Okay.
Or is it plus 4 for you? I forget.
That'll be a total of 12. It's 5.
Should be,
Alright.
should be plus 3. Your modifier is 3. So it's a D8 plus 3.
Sure, because on my sheet I have it as intelligence.
Yeah, and your intelligence is a 17, which is a plus 3. It's not your saving throw, if you're looking at your saving throw.
Oh. I had my numbers mixed up.
Shucks.
So, hold
So
on.
with,
That'll
a
be
plus,
10.
with a plus 3, it's a what?
10.
Okay.
All right. So 10.
Also, let's see, your saving throw for intelligence should be 7 right now, because you have a cloak of protection on, don't you?
Oh.
No, you have Elvenkind, so it's a 6 right now.
I'm going to give Ro, Thor, and Avina each 4 points of lay on hands.
Okay, so Ro gets
damn.
4, and then Avina gets 4, and then I guess Avery, you're gonna take 4 as well?
No, I said Ro, Thor, and Avina all
Oh,
get
okay.
4. I already gave myself 10.
So the holy cow just walks around and blesses everyone slightly.
Holy cow!
Nice.
Goes around, heals everyone. For 4, except for Lucia and Tazlin, who are in the middle of everybody doing their thing.
Hmm.
Avery, you
And
gonna
then I'm
give any
gonna
yourself, or
work on the sail.
do a roll with your proficiency bonus for your Weaver's tools? And Avery, you giving yourself any or no?
I
She
already
was
gave myself 10.
yeah. She
Okay,
gave herself
that's
10.
right. Okay, cool. Then you should have 3 more points, unless I think you used them in battle. Actually, maybe. Cool. Does anyone else want to do anything else, or are we just going to be setting up the set sail once the sail is done?
That's a 17.
17. All right. It does. It only takes actually about like 50 minutes. You got a little faster, but you'll be able to fix that mast just fine. Um, of course, it will look funky, a white mast with a gray bed sheet filling a gap, but it do, it'll do the
It'll
job.
make do.
Hey, it matches the other sail with the blue and other things.
Yeah.
Listen, this is just our shit box. All right, we just gotta make do.
But Lucia, while you're doing that, what is everyone else doing? I know you guys were talking about setting up the keel boat to sail. Are we doing that?
Yes. Tazlin's gonna go over and go jump over to the keel boat.
Okay. I'll say at this point you can just manage to do that. You've done it a couple times at this point.
Whee!
Is anyone going with Tazlin to the keel boat?
Uh, I kind of yell over. Hey, Taz, you need any help over there?
I need somebody to throw me the rope so I can tie the front part of this boat, so that way we can keep it stable alongside.
I guess I can toss you a rope.
So I hand Avery
All right.
the rope that's already tied to the side of the boat.
Okay. You can do a handling to tie off the rope to the keel boat.
14.
14. That's not bad. And Tazlin, how about your end?
Oh shit. Oh, that's a 7.
Okay. Not the best of ties, but was it Avery that tied off the other end?
Yeah.
Alright, so Avery, your
Yeah.
side is just fine. Tazlin, yours is, it's looped, that's for sure. But you did a rush job with this one, trying to quickly get back to the keel boat. Who's gonna be going up to pick up the anchor on the sailboat? The Garbros?
The Garbros, I guess.
Alright,
Why not,
cool. We'll just use this area,
brother?
because why not? So you two are up there working on the anchor pickup. Lucia's doing that. Avina, what are you doing?
Does anybody need any more help?
I think Avina, you need to rest.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
I think we got it. I think we got it from here.
Okay.
Avery, were you gonna join him over at the keel boat?
Taz, you need me to join you on the keel boat?
Yeah, why don't you come on over? At least keep me company.
Yeah, I can do that.
Alright, I need a athletics check from you, because you are not as used to jumping the boat.
Hey, before you do that, why don't you hand Husky back off to me?
It's all right. He can come over to the boat.
Ro,
We'll take care of him. We'll give you a break.
I imagine Ro just ran over, and then Thor is just stuck there holding the thing, abandoned.
What a dickhead!
As Ro goes to.
I'll be right back.
No,
Oh, that dingus.
no
What
warning.
kind of a
just
bro
left
you
him,
are?
left him holding the anchor that was halfway picked up. You can
All right,
roll,
I got the
if you
baby.
want.
All
You
right,
can
here we
roll,
go.
Okay, he's back. So yeah, you get Heskin. You put him in your carrier, and you can get back to it. How's the athletics check, Avery?
19.
Nice.
Oh, she would have made it with Haskin, no problem.
Yeah.
I wasn't taking that risk. Cow in the water.
Yeah, you jump
No
over,
shit.
and whenever you do, you hear a little plunk as the rope falls off of the keelboat and into the water. The rope is still tied off to the sailboat, but it did fall off the keelboat as you land in the keelboat, and it does the rocking.
Well, shit.
All right.
The keelboat's only like a couple feet off the water. You can reach it if you want to.
Yeah, I'm just gonna reach that and do it.
All right.
Hopefully correctly. So,
Do another handling.
11.
Okay. That's a decent enough tie off that it connects. And yeah, the keelboat is starting to move. It's been trying to move forward this whole time, but it can't because of the rope. And it doesn't take too long for the anchor to get all the way up. And the boats will start slowly moving with the keelboats mostly doing the pulling with the wind hitting the mast. That means you're only going to be going about 1 mile per hour until the mast is fixed from Lucia. Does anyone want to do anything while she's fixing the mast at this point?
I was going to play with Heskin and hopefully teach her more about the dagger, but someone didn't trust me.
Well, play with the dragonborn you got.
Lucia might get mad.
Just walk over with the dagger. This Taslin is a dagger.
You might not know this, but you use it.
You stabbed the fleshy parts. With the boat fixed and you guys moving back forward, do you guys want to take a 5 before you head back? A real life 5. Take a break.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll
True
do that.
thing.
7:45 will return at 7:40. And then
Okay.
we'll get
Okay.
you guys to town.
You're gonna
That
take
works.
us down. Alright.
I'll be honest, I didn't know the repairs were going to take so long. But it happens.
I
A lot
didn't
of
know
trying to
the
figure out how-
900 repairs you had were gonna take so long.
Oh, I'm sorry that you got hit by so many
Yeah, and
cannonballs.
Taslin's
You were
loaded
right.
dice and throwing a hammer in the water.
Hey, I'm sorry I wasted my 20s on repairing a boat to get us back safely.
It's okay.
And one of your 20s even went to waste because you were at a disadvantage.
I know.
That's alright.
Maybe speak.
Let's just be happy that he rolled his first nat 20.
Yeah, his first 3.
What? At first?
He's rolled plenty of threes.
No. His first... That's great.
I'm still, I haven't bought new dice. I'm still using the dice I have, but it just got lucky.
How do you not buy new dice?
Because I bought so. You've seen the Matchbox carrier I have full of fucking dice.
No, I get
I only
you.
have one
I do
pair
have-
of dice.
That's why I said, how do you not buy new dice? Like, they have all those dice.
It's okay. I do have new dice coming anyway, so.
Remember, I got this. Besides the 8 different sets I use for my games, I still got these boys, 2 little backup sets.
Ooh.
This is my little
Those are
carrier
pretty.
case. So if I ever, I don't know, travel D&D, I don't think I ever will. Really, it's just an organizer, but it's a travel case.
Looks like a
technically.
Switch case.
It does, doesn't it? I was a little worried, and then I saw the insides, and I was like, this doesn't really help. This still looks like a Switch case. But then I had the rose, and I was like, there it is. Because it's hard. These are like, it's a hard thing there, so.
I mean, I don't know if you all saw this, right?
Get a little Hot
Look
Wheels
further
set
up.
up there.
That's both sides too.
I have my old,
Look your brother up.
here's my old dice tray over here too. My first one. This is what it all started with. A little Titan shield. Little click it together type.
Oh, that's the type that I have.
Yeah, that's what I started with.
Except mine's green.
Except yours is what?
So
Mine is green on the inside.
Oh, I'm sorry. I hear that.
so
Why are you sorry?
This is green.
Green's my favorite color.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So I actually have a set of dice for every character that I play. Like they have their own set,
Oh yeah.
and it's a set of 5 dice per character, and I've got
5.
4 or 5 characters now.
I don't know, I do colors. Like, I feel like druids are orange. I know that's weird, but I feel like rangers are better fit for green, right? So, I think druids are a nice one.
Green's just my favorite color.
If I play a paladin, I like to use the white and gold.
Yeah, purity.
I use my blue and purple ones for Paladin.
So
I
these,
agree that Rangers are green.
For cleric, I use my ice blues. For warlock, I like to use my blood reds. And then for like it's in here. I have a black set that I like to use for sorcerer. Which I know
So
they're more like
for
purple, but I don't have purple.
so for this character, he's got the Dragon Eye dice
Oh yeah,
sets.
that's why I use the blue one for this game.
Oh no. He's got 5 sets, and it's green, red, blue, purple, and clear.
Clear. Okay, interesting.
And then my paladin, those are put away, or not my paladin, my bard. They're resin, like they have like a glitter liquid center in them.
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
those are fun.
Yeah, I have liquid core as well. That's what mine is. It's
not-
a kind of like a dark blue resin, like a solid resin, and then the inside is glitter.
Mhm.
Liquid.
Yeah. The dragon eyes are also technically liquid. It just has a little dragon eye in them. So. But I don't really care for the glitter ones too much. But I'm a little picky with dice too. Like I hate when I can't read the dice. That makes me annoyed. Like when the colors don't contrast. I don't like that.
Mhm.
So
I just like the shiny glittery.
anyways, are we all back?
I'm here.
Yeah, I'm backing up.
Backing up, I like that. Lucia and Thor, you good?
I'm back.
Thor,
Back,
good?
back.
I think so.
Alright, well then we'll go ahead and jump in where we'll say an hour went by, Lucia finished the mast, and you guys can all work together to hook it back up and get it going where you guys will go at 3 miles per hour. You guys are now heading to Saltmarsh. You're probably about 6 hours out. It'll be about 8, 9 o'clock at night when you guys get there. Is there anything you guys want to say, talk about, do, or anything before or on the rest of your trip here?
Whenever we get back, I'm going to be taking the best meditation of my life.
Literally thought you were gonna say dump.
In character, I'm laughing. In character, she's like looking at you like, really?
No, it was just being funny if you did.
Oh my gosh.
Nothing funny.
But that's what I'll be
body
doing.
movement.
I'll be taking the greatest dump of my life.
Heskin
Just
starts,
hang your ass off the boat. You're fine.
Heskin starts laughing, clapping.
Like thin, daddy.
Boom,
It's only because
boom.
it's only because he just took a dump on his back. So
Exactly.
That's what you get for taking the dragonborn bag from me. You got to deal with the dirty diaper.
What diaper?
ugh.
I
Oh,
found
my
with
You
the
haven't made him
blowout.
some magical cloth. You haven't made him some magical cloth diapers.
Yeah, wait.
He just
No.
he just poops and it goes into existence like it's a diaper of holding.
That is the
Oh my
best
That'd be the
God.
new torture chamber.
If we were gonna do anything like that, I'd just pull it from Family Guy and do the multiverse one.
It winds up on Taz's pillow.
Anywhere in the universe is possible.
Tazlin wakes up with pink eye.
What happened?
You guys hit
What
a,
did it
I don't
happen
know.
was
you guys hit a mysterious sandbar. Wait, that's sand?
it's just a pile of fucking Heskin shit.
Oh god. No.
Why does our boots smell so bad?
What did we hit? Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Anyways, so if it's just jokes, then we'll go ahead and jump into Saltmarsh.
Okay.
Does anyone want to say anything before we go back to this house? If not,
Well, I think we did a great job here.
okay then. Well, you guys.
Nah, I think I'm good. I'm good. We can set back to port.
All right.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask Naslin about backstory stuff, but I think that's too time consuming.
No, if you want to, this is a great time for that. There's never a wrong time to do that.
I was gonna ask, hey, Paz, how long have you been a pirate?
All my life, I was born into it. Hold on. I was born into it. The story is told to me by Severin, who is the first mate of the captain of the ship I used to be on. Found my egg in a forest just laying there and brought me and raised me. That's all I know what to do is being a pirate.
Have you ever wanted to do anything else, or you just kind of stuck being a pirate?
I don't know. I travel around, I see all these cities and destroyed a few of them, to be honest. But I kind of want a place to call home. I don't have my own house or my own boat. I just want to settle down. To see people with their families and something I never had. Kind of want to experience that someday.
I kind of get that.
I mean, I know you come from a pretty close village, and that'd be something I would love to have one day.
I don't really know what I would do without my parents or my community. I'm sure you had your connections. I'm sure with the people you grew up with, you're very close with, like your friend. What's his name?
Thonus.
Like your friend Thonus.
Imagining
Oh.
you actually said what's his name.
100% canon.
You got that one friend, that guy.
Well, Thonus, he's a great guy. It was great seeing him, but I haven't known him that long.
Yeah.
Oh, he's like my best friend. He saved me, and You know, it's a sad story that happened with him, but he's a good guy. He's always been there for me and anything I ever needed. But I want my own adventure. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get that. I'm kind of the opposite, actually. I never really ventured outside of my village or outside of the woods that surrounded me. This is the first time I've ever been outside of the mountain.
Well, it's a big world. A lot of realms around here.
Yeah, I've learned that some
It's
people
good.
aren't as, yeah. I learned that some people aren't as trustworthy as I like to think.
Oh no, not at all. There's a lot of bad in this world, but there's a lot of good people too. You just gotta be careful. You gotta be very careful who you talk to, who you hang out with, and honestly, the crew that we got here, they're all good people. Very lucky that we found each other.
I am too.
All right, well, I think it's time to set sail. Let's get back into port.
Yep. Do this.
Cool. All right. So as you guys come close to Saltmarsh, which I'll give you. We'll say you guys are about right here, about right where the inn is at. Oh, you know what? I'll use the orange circle like I did before. Did I put that on the map there? No. Let me grab this. There it is. Alright, here's your boat. As you guys are coming up to Saltmarsh ahead, where you can see, the lights flickering such of the city, you do notice over at this, there's this island here. Let me try and reveal some of it without revealing too much. Alright, so there's a bit of an island here, and you can see one little light flickering at the bottom, close to the beach edge line. But you're not really sure what that is, but you guys can see that in the dark as you guys finish up your journey to back to Saltmarsh.
Can I really pay attention to the light flickering?
Yeah, do a perception check. It is a bit of a ways out, so do it at disadvantage.
That'll be a 19.
Alright. You notice a very large tent, and you know it's large because of the fact that you can see it from how far you are. And there is almost like a camp type of setup on the beach line, but you can't really make out any of the details as far as like who's there, how many people, or if they are people, or what it is. You just know that there is definitely some sort of camp thing going on with a single large tent.
Interesting. And no, I don't relay any of that to anyone else.
Indubitably.
About another.
Of course not. What else would we expect?
Takes another about 30 minutes for you guys to finish sailing into the Saltmarsh dock area. Once again, you guys will take up over here, but you're going to take up this spot as there's enough room for you to park at the edge of this boat with room for the keel boat as well. It is nighttime and there's very little amount of people here, but there is someone there's a number of people on the dock as you guys approach. Who's going to be the first one off of the boat onto the dock?
I will have to gather all the bait first if I see that guy. Would the bait? Well, I guess the bait guy wouldn't be there anymore.
It's nighttime. They probably closed.
Nighttime, most things are closed, so.
Oh, never mind. I'll just keep the bait in the boat for now till morning.
Okay, but right now you guys.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be off. I'm gonna be the first. I'm gonna be off the boat. off the keel boat, tying it up on the dock.
Yeah, I'd be doing that with
You
the
won't be
reliever.
the
The reliever.
the reliver will be the one that you'll be tying to the thing, as the keel boat is, on the side of the boat, right?
Oh, okay.
So, but yeah, you can hop over to the main boat and then get on the dock if you want to be the first one on the dock, Taz.
Yep.
All right.
I'll be the first one on the dock.
All right. So you jump onto the dock in order to start fastening it to, the setup post there, and a man in the black cloak with the maroon linings that you've seen before will approach with 2 guards behind him, and he'll just say, "Ooh, you guys came back quite late."
Ran into some issues. We handled it, but we did make it back in one piece.
He'll look over at the boat. Well, does look like you've done your job, so there is that, as you found the boat that you were sent out for. Mayor Saltmarsh asked me to keep an eye out for if you guys were to return after hours, and so that I can provide you the accommodations upon your return. Once you guys finish setting up the boat on the dock, you're welcome to take your equipment and whatever it is that you need back to your home, but tonight's dinner will be on the mayor's tab over at your inn, the one near the town hall. The snapping line. I don't know if you recall that.
Sounds good.
You all can have your free dinner, and then he requests that you see him first thing in the morning, and that means by sunrise.
All right, sounds good. We could definitely use a good meal.
And sir, who might you be?
He'll snuff his nose as you ask that, and he'll just turn around to leave.
Dang.
Oh, that was rude.
It was. I would have to say he's probably that noble.
Yeah. Well, anyways, we got.
Oh, sorry. The guards leave with him. They don't stay.
Oh, okay.
They just leave you. The guards are.
But I think we should. Secure the boat. Let's get something to eat, and we all could use a good night rest.
I certainly should.
Is anyone going to stay on the boat to make sure no one steals it or anything, or? Obviously, when we go to bed, we're obviously gonna go eat first, but
That might not be a bad idea, having one of us stay back.
Yeah, I can do that. I mean, I only have one hand, but
I don't think you would be the best at staying with the boat then.
Yeah, that's a good point.
You probably need to be in town to go visit the apothecary.
I do need to go to the apothecary. First thing, really, right after the mayor meeting.
I can stay in the boat if you'd like.
How about you all get some rest in some good beds? I'll stay in the boat.
Sure, Taz?
I'm sure. I can watch it. I think I can handle any ruffians that would come by.
Well, that's mighty fine of you, bud. I could definitely use a bed. Not gonna lie.
Hatskin's already asleep in the harness.
Yeah.
Are you going to at least come with us first? Did you want me to bring you your food?
No.
Alright.
No, I think the boat should be okay. I think we can secure it. I mean, just maybe we make this door look like it's locked.
What door?
Oh wait, you were serious?
The one I kicked in.
Oh wait, you were serious.
Let's get some tea. We get some rest. We're pretty beat up and we definitely can use it.
Yes.
That we could.
And maybe we can find somebody to fix Avina's arm.
That'd be cool. I'd really like that.
Yeah, that's gonna hurt.
Apothecary seems to be able to do quite a bit.
Hopefully.
Healed your foot. I'm pretty sure she can reset the arm or something about it.
As you say, reset,
At least attach it back.
As you say reset, you look at the arm and you realize it doesn't need a reset. It needs something else, as it's missing chunks of flesh and it's just kind of hanging.
Or something about it.
It needs a redo.
Lavina?
Yes.
Have you thought that maybe you might be needing a replacement?
A
replacement arm?
Is that a thing?
Is that a thing?
In ways.
It's quite a leap. I'm gonna go ahead and say that. Whenever you haven't talked to a single other person, but yeah, you can just jump to that if you want.
I'm not saying I can do it. I'm just saying that arm might be a little bit too far from saving. You're not too attached to it, right?
Let's see what the apothecary can do in the morning. Then we'll.
Well, yes, I'm not saying me do
question
about it.
Out of Avina, is your arm just kind of? Is your arm just kind of dangling, or do you have it in a sling or something?
I mean, I've been kind of imagining it just dangling, but
So I'm gonna turn to Lucia and be like, "Hey, do you have any extra cloth that we can maybe use as a sling for her arm? I highly doubt all the jostling of her walking and stuff is going to help."
She used the word jostling.
Maybe.
If not, I could just tear up another bed.
Yeah.
Let me see. I mean, we could just fold something really quickly. Do you have a shirt you're not using?
Oh, yeah,
I look
do.
at because I mean, we could just use that. I mean, it would fit her better.
I mean, I'm sure you have plenty of like old shirts and stuff back at your house, right?
I do, but I don't know if I can walk that far and then walk back to the apothecary in the morning.
Well, do we have any cloth on the ship?
We do. Give me a moment.
Well, yeah, there's like
I have cloth on me. I'm gonna go ahead.
We could always
use some cloth that I have, and do a makeshift sling.
I love how it took us 3 days to make this sling for her.
Right? It's a little fucked up.
The idea just now popped into my head.
And Lucia's still making it like a thing to not do it.
Whatever cloth you use, we can
use it, just not with my shit.
She's using her stuff.
Have you tried handling your own?
Yeah, right?
Have you tried, doing else? Hey, her priorities are somewhere, okay?
Yeah, we have no idea where.
I never said that her priorities were fully good.
I think we figured that out.
Yeah.
Whenever you get stabbed a couple times, and get treated really different than you're used to, sometimes you maybe not have 30 want you to have. But no, Lucia does grab something that she has and goes ahead and makes a sling that she had on her. So
Okay. I'll just go ahead and say you can do that with your weavers. That's easy enough. And also, I would say that Ro and Taz, with your pirate background, you guys can tie off to a dock, like with your eyes closed. So that boat will be secure. You guys will be good to go. You guys are the stuff that you guys have on the boat, like your treasure and stuff. Are you gonna leave it on the boat for right now, or are you gonna take it to your house first before you come back to grab food? And then also, like, when you guys are you guys gonna be going anywhere other than the mayor and the apothecary? Are we planning anything else for the next day?
I was going to go to the post office.
Okay.
I'm just gonna follow the.
We'll do tomorrow's stuff. Actually, tomorrow. Let's focus on tonight. What are you doing, Taz? You said.
Okay.
Okay, it was for
Oh, and
tomorrow. Taz, are you staying?
I would say
Ro,
I
or are you
want to
guys
do something, but
What do you want to do?
no, I'm gonna go with them. I'm going with them to get dinner.
Okay, so everyone's just leaving the boat as it is.
Well, for like a minute while he goes to get dinner, and then he said he was going to come back and stay with the boat.
Okay, so Taz, you're gonna grab food from the inn and come back. Is what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, yeah, you can do that. You go in. They give you the free meal, which is the adventurer's pick and a glass of water, and send you on your way.
Lucy is gonna follow Taz.
Okay.
Of course she is.
You guys gonna have a conversation? Are you guys gonna have a conversation, or are you picking up food and going back to the boat with him?
Picking up food, going back with him.
I got a question to ask her that might cause a conversation, but
Okay, let's do this first before you do that. So it seems Tazlin and Lucia, you guys are gonna go while the rest of the ones stay on the boat for a moment. You get your food, which is adventurer's pick and a glass of water, and they just say, please bring back the utensils, and they send you back. You go back to the boat. When you get back to the boat, the other four can go to the inn to get their meal as well. And so Tazlin and Lucia will be on the boat by themselves for a little bit, while the other four go to the inn. Go ahead, Taz.
so Lucia, during that fight, I heard you say my dragonborn. Were you talking about me?
She's gonna pause quickly because I'm assuming that they're talking about the.
You cut
Well,
out.
I was getting attacked, and you told them to leave your dragonborn alone.
I did say that, didn't I? she's gonna start eating.
Whoops. Totally forgot.
For the first time, you see her cheeks get red.
Actually, no, her cheeks do not get red.
Oh yeah, you're a sun elf, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
But also,
she just
there's
naturally glows a little brighter.
there's other things.
Hey, we're trying to keep it rated R in here. So you give them details.
Come on, girl, spill the tea.
Which cheeks are getting red?
Whoa. A lot of
None of
action
them.
going on here. Jack.
That may be later, but we'll figure that out.
Oh my god.
I don't think you will, but
I have a pretty high strength check, so they might get real red.
maybe she liked being thrown in the air.
Wouldn't they be purple? Because you're a blue dragon.
Black and I mean,
Why do you guys keep bringing me into this?
There's one way to find out. So.
okay.
Currently, that is not
Jesus.
on
Oh my god.
You asked her. Look what you did, Taz. This is your fault.
I know. It always is. It always is.
But no, Lucia's actually very calm about it, and she said, "I did say that, didn't I?" And then she just leaves it at that for you to either ask whatever, but she's She's putting food in her mouth.
All right. During this, the other four that go to the tavern, it'll be a little lively in there, and you'll get the same service where you each get an adventurous pick and a water on on the mayor's dime. Did you guys want to have a conversation between each other at all about anything, or talk to someone in town that might be here?
Avery is going to kind of eyeball her steak and go, does anyone want my steak?
As they put that down and they see your reaction to it, she's gonna be like, "Oops, wrong order," and take it away. And a little while later, come back with a bright and light for you.
That's so fluffy. Steak to the cow folk.
Oops.
Oh my god.
Oopsie daisy.
So everyone else is eating steak as she eats, or as I'm sorry, as he eats the fish, and that atmosphere exists now.
Cool.
Wait, did they give me fish instead?
Yeah, they took the steak away and gave you a fish instead. Everyone else
I
has.
can't eat any meat.
Well, you should tell them.
I can have nature's. I can eat a nature's gift.
I'm terribly sorry, and they'll take up that plate. Oh, that'll only be a moment. Just we'll go get that.
You're
That
alright.
waiter is like bright red. Be like,
He's feeling bright and light right now.
Hold on, let me get the landscapers to get you your dinner.
Oh my god.
just add some apples and she'll be happy.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
They come back with a standard nature's gift, a good old salad, and they put it down. There you go. But,
Thank you.
but I was gonna say, does anyone want to have discuss anything while you're here, or no?
I do.
Well then.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna address this to the group. I'm gonna say, so what do you guys think is Lucia's deal? Why is she so secretive? Weird.
She's totally a royal of some sort.
I mean, you think so?
Avery will just kind of tilt her head and go, "You didn't know that?"
I didn't. I mean, I don't get it. Like, what? I mean, if she's a royal, fine, but like, why doesn't she? Uh, uh I mean, can she just like tell us that? Is she?
I mean, do you spill your life story to a bunch of strangers you just met a couple weeks ago?
In fact, I did. On the first night, I told you about my uncle getting kidnapped and my aunt trying to go off and find him. So that's my life story. I don't know. I mean, we've been together for a while, you know. It's been like a couple months, and I don't know. Sometimes I just think she's like mean. I think she's mean sometimes, and I don't know what to think about that.
I mean, you're not wrong, but
Maybe she just doesn't want to be treated differently because of her status.
Huh. But I kind of think that she does, though. You know, like, I think she seems like, um, you know, she's like, she wants to be a royal and like have extra privileges and get better stuff and that kind of thing. And then she makes snide remarks about other people and that whole thing where you guys are like, oh, talking in Draconic, which, you know, at first it was funny, but then it was like, I don't know, like I just feel like maybe you don't want me around. And I don't know if that's just her or if that's you guys or what I need to, I don't know.
Excuse me. Sorry. I mean, I don't speak Draconic either, so you're not the only one on that boat.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
messaged
I got
you.
no problem with you.
Ro, I messaged you.
Yeah,
And
okay.
I don't know if you saw Avina, I also messaged you.
I got no problem with you.
Thanks.
I mean,
I don't have any issues with you either.
Thanks.
you've definitely helped us out a good bit.
Yeah, it's just it's a pretty big deal to me to be treated with respect. I don't feel like she respects me.
Have you brought this up to her?
Anytime I try to talk to her, I feel like she gaslights me and tells me I'm an asshole. So I don't really feel like there's a lot of percentage in talking to her about it. I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, if it makes you feel better, I constantly argue with her.
Yeah?
Literally, that's like 95% of our talking.
Is
But
argument
pretty much.
and she'll argue with you and not just like devolve into kind of accusing you of being, I don't know. I don't remember what she accuses me of, but she just always accuses me of something, of being a liar or trying to, I don't know what she's trying to say. I don't understand it.
Well,
I think, hold on.
is,
I think for the rest of this, Taslin and Lucia, can you, uh, what do you call that? The
Definitely.
deafen, and
Definitely.
then I'll give you the thumbs up when you can undo it.
Bye. Have a great time.
Okay, you can finish it up. Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, it's really important to me to be treated with respect. And if I'm not going to be treated with respect in this campaign, then, I'm going to go to the healer and I'm going to bounce. That's where I'm at with it.
I mean,
Maybe I can try and talk to her. I mean, because she seems to be more friendly towards me and Taz.
She does.
ultimately, if
I
there's
can
anything
try
we
to
can
make her
do,
feel better.
yeah. If there's anything we could do to help that out, we will.
Yeah, I mean, if you can back me up when when she's going off and she's like gaslighting us, like, you guys know, I can tell when she's lying and she's just saying whatever because she doesn't want to share her shit, or she's being secretive about something weird, and you're just like, just fucking tell me what it is. I mean, I don't really give a shit. I just want to know. I want you to tell me the real story and what's really happening, and not try to gaslight me and not try to like have secret conversations on the side and whatever.
Well, for me, I try to assume the best out of everyone. So usually, if I assume they're talking in Draconic for whatever reason, it's it's something that I don't need to know, and that they'll tell me if something is important I need to know.
That
I'm,
seems like a very optimistic viewpoint, Avery.
Thor, I
I mean, I
messaged you. Sorry, I wasn't trying to interrupt.
No, I saw.
Okay, go ahead, Lucia. I'm sorry, Avina. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
yeah, yeah. I mean, I just think that's super optimistic, Avery. Like, I don't think she has everybody's best interest in mind. I think she's out for herself, and that's okay. Like, we all have our own things that we want, but like, I guess I feel like we've been together long enough that we could put that all on the table, and it would be okay.
I mean,
I can kind of agree with what she's saying. I kind of get
yeah,
that vibe from her.
Yeah.
yeah. No, I see that. I mean, so you just want us to have your back, is kind of what you're saying?
Yeah, just like don't let her
If we
fucking shut
notice
me
it,
off
just
to
say,
the side and gaslight me. Say I'm an asshole because I just want to know the truth about what is actually happening. Like that's
I mean, it's pretty
well, I feel
reasonable
if
to
we
want to know
were to
what's
like
happening.
all, I feel if we were all to confront her about it, she'd feel like she's being cornered, and I don't want her to panic or anything.
yeah, I don't want her to panic either. I mean, I get it. Like for some reason, she feels like she's got to hide that she's royal, and she's got those fancy pants on, and it's whatever. That's whatever for me. But for stuff that actually impacts on the whole group, I really feel like we gotta have cards on the table, or we're gonna always have this kind of disagreement. And yeah,
I get you.
Yeah, I mean, you're making a good point.
Well, we just need to try and talk to her about it.
Yeah, I mean, I get her to at least try to, ease that whole tension up.
thanks.
Yeah, because she might not even be aware of it.
Well, I mean, that again, Avery, you are the most optimistic person I have ever met. But yeah, maybe not. And maybe, yeah, we can just work it out. I appreciate the support. Thanks, you guys. Thanks.
Not a problem.
Hmm.
Anyone want to add anything else to that?
I don't think so.
Nope, I'm good.
Okay. Um, you guys can. I don't know if they can see me.
Just wait on
Lucy,
Lucia.
Let's see. We've lost her.
Uh-oh, she's gone. Nope, there she's back.
We've lost her.
I don't know if she knows how to do it. Oh, there she is. Yeah.
Yeah,
What's up,
she's
Lucia?
good. She's good.
I'm back.
All right. Cool.
Well,
We were worried.
YOLO
um.
there.
Okay. Well. So that conversation happened. And are you guys going to meet back up after everyone finishes eating?
Um, I would say probably, yeah. We don't want to leave all the fucking treasure on board just to be possibly picked.
right?
Okay. All right. Well, then after you guys finish eating, which would have been after that conversation was done, you guys can just head back to the boats, and Taslin and Lucia will be done with their food and their conversation as well. And what would you guys like to do? You're at the boat. Are you gonna stay on the boat? Are you gonna leave, or what's the plan here?
Um, personally, I need a bed for tonight, so I wouldn't mind heading back to Venus' place if she would have us again. And, maybe take the treasure. That way
Take
it's
it
not
with us?
all on, yeah, take it with us. That way it's not
Well,
all on Taz to protect it.
Okay.
I
Yeah, let's.
still have the ledger on me.
You still have
Well,
a what?
I was
It's okay. Everyone keeps trying. Avery first. Go ahead, Avery.
Oh, I still have the ledger on me. I was just.
Okay. Lucia, what were you gonna add in?
I was gonna add Lucy's gonna say, well, I was going to stay behind with him so we could take shift. After all, I only need about a 4 hour
So
to
you
feel
want to just stay on the boat
spur.
the whole time?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So anyone
Yes.
want to stay on the boat the whole time with Lucia?
I thought Taz
uh,
was.
yeah.
Taz, you might be muted. I didn't hear you. Looked like you were saying something though.
Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Nope, nope. 1 minute.
Moment.
Uno momento.
Before he
For
gets his.
favor.
Okay. Well, before Taz gets his turn, anyone else wanna? Is anyone else staying behind or no?
Um, I can. I can ask, do you guys need anyone else to stay behind with you, or are you both good?
I mean, if you want to, you can, but I believe you haven't had a nice bed, and Avina definitely needs a nice place to rest so that her arm doesn't hurt.
You guys can still take some of the treasure with you to Avina's house, even though they stay on the boat.
Yes.
So there's that too.
Yeah, like the important shit I was talking, like the ledger and shit, the shit that we're about to sell.
Well, Avina is keeping the, or I'm sorry, Avery is keeping the ledger
Yeah,
on them. You got the duck collection, and then you got that chest full of, I guess, just the money at this point, because you guys have dispersed the items.
yeah,
So,
basically.
No, the money is on me.
Yeah.
okay. So you got
It's
Yeah,
not in the
Lucia
chest.
so you got an empty
Lucia still
chest.
hasn't.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so there's an empty chest on the boat. Then there is the chest with the wooden duck collection. Avery has the ledger, and you guys have your items. So that's all that's on the boat. So
Well,
if you're staying on the boat, you're guarding,
well,
I guess, the duck collection.
no,
Pretty much. And the boat itself.
doesn't the chest have like 3 amulets in it and some other thing?
Don't y'all put that in the bag of holding?
The
No.
amulets went
Oh,
down.
wait, yeah, we
They
did.
they fell into the.
No, they
they
didn't because I had moved the chest. There is that box with
They
the
almost,
amulets inside of it.
yeah, they
Oh,
almost
They
went
almost
out,
did,
but
but Lucia did big brain.
put it on the back of the boat, which barely missed it.
She
So,
used up all her big brain to move the chest.
um, but yeah, and plus
Okay.
everything was emptied out to the bag of holding that y'all have. So it's really just an empty chest at this point.
Yeah, I forgot we had the bag of
All
holding.
right.
Shit, but
All right, you guys can hear me, right?
Yes,
Yes.
Yeah, we can hear.
Okay.
yeah, no,
Sorry.
You're good now, baby.
Don't worry, we know you're staying on the boat with Lucia. No worries.
Yeah, we already know that.
And I guess the four of you
Cheap.
are heading back to Avinas. Is that correct?
Yeah, I was gonna say, before we head back, why don't you just throw the money in the bag of holding for now? That way, it's safe. And then tomorrow we can divvy it all out and boom,
It's a
boom.
solid idea. Why not?
So then
I
you're
keep
just
forgetting
kind of
about that
guarding.
fucking bag of holding.
So then you're just guarding the boat and the keel boat together if you stay on the boat. So that's fine. But you want to do that, Lucia? Put the money in the bag of holding.
They don't know that that's there, and no, she's not. She's
Outside of character, you could wait till Taslin goes to sleep and just slip it in there.
Oh, yeah, Tazlin has the bag of holding. Well, I mean, if they're taking the bag of holding for the safety, I don't think you're gonna have
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
on the boat. So.
no. Lucy is currently keeping it on
that's
her.
right.
She's still
You
deciding
slipped-
what to do.
That's right. You slipped that bag of money before they saw the chest. So.
Mm-hmm.
That is correct. So you actually don't know about the money. So as far as you know, everything
Yep.
that you found is in the bag of holding. So, Ro, you're gonna take the bag of holding, and then the four of you are heading back to Avina's, while Taz and Lucia stay on the boats. Right? Cool.
Cool.
And that will be your evening. We'll just go ahead and fast forward through the evening where you guys head back to the four of you head back to Avina's, and you get your nice rest. The two in the boat can take their turns, where Lucia gets her 4-hour trance, and then Taslin can get his rest after that.
So we're taking a long.
Yeah, so the long rest. So, I don't think anyone does, but if you had an exhaustion point, it's removed. Avina, your arm is still mangled when you wake up, so you still have that. I think it was a -5 to your permanent max HP until it gets fixed.
Yeah.
But you guys wake up and you wake up pretty much at sunrise. So the sun is rising. So it's about 5:30, 6 in the morning at this point. And Lucia, I guess you get to watch the sunrise from the boat.
Cool.
Taslin would be
Aw.
asleep. But yeah, so you guys did get your messenger message. So as the sun is rising, you guys wake up. What would you guys like to do first thing in the morning?
But
Avery
I don't
is
know.
going to go out to the
I don't know what
yard
that
and get a
suggestion
few
was.
morning apples.
Oh, you're gonna go take some apples from the tree, of course, of course.
Yeah, I'm gonna get my morning apples.
All 10 of them. And that's fine. You can go pick some apples. In fact, do a survival check to see how many apples you can pick off. Thor, what did you try to say?
I said we get some food.
That is true. That is true. You could head over and get food.
Yeah.
Does anyone want to,
Uh,
Jovina or Ro, any objections of where you want to go?
Nope. Just let's get some food. I don't think we left anything behind in my home, so I
No,
think
you
we
did
should
not.
probably just like market stall it and then head over to the boat to get them.
Okay. Um,
Sounds like a plan.
Lucia, Taslin, you guys are on the boats. I would say about 10 minutes or so after the sun starts to rise, you see the party coming around the corner from leaving the bridge area here and coming over, and they're gonna come up to the boat. You would see them approaching Lucia.
All right.
Taz
I'm
is still
gonna
asleep.
I'm going to I guess wave at them a bit and then kind of make a sign because Taslin is
As the four of you are going, you do see that, and you see two guards standing outside of the town hall this morning. Um, unlike unlike most mornings, but this time they have the two guards at on the sides of the door. The markets and everything are still empty, although you do see a couple of the vendors in there early setting up their little shops and booths.
uh, I got a nat 20, and with my proficiency, that's 25.
25 for. I'm sorry, what are we rolling for?
You told me to roll survival for my apples.
Oh, okay.
She's
Well
like, I'm
then,
getting these fucking apples,
how could you
bitch.
forget the apple?
you would definitely have gotten at least like a whole like armful little bundle right here that you could just eat from as you're walking. So you probably got like
It's
8
my
to 10
art.
apples,
It's the art that I drew.
pretty much. You're
Yes.
just walking through town eating apples like they're popcorn.
I would imagine her ravenously eating apples.
Just juice spraying everywhere.
Just chopping down pits and all.
Yeah, as my stomach growls because we haven't found anything next time yet.
Hey Avery, can I have one of those
No,
apples?
She snaps at you like a piranha.
My apple. Ugh. All right, so Avery's got the apples, and we are en route to the mayor's office, correct?
Yeah.
Well, you guys are heading over to the boat first. You said you passed
Oh yeah,
by
yeah,
you did pass by the town hall, which, unlike most mornings, has two guards at the door right now.
yeah.
Um,
Okay.
but yeah, you guys get over to the boat where you saw Lucia doing the shush symbol. But you guys are on the dock looking up at the boat where you see Lucia, so you guys can talk to her if you'd like.
What's with this thing?
Well, somebody's sleeping, so wouldn't you want to be quiet?
Yeah, here's the thing is we got to go talk to the mayor because he said to come at dawn and oh, it's dawn now. So let's wake Taslin up and see what we can do with the mayor over here.
Well, I'm sure Tess is excited to see what's going on. But also, it seems like there's a little extra security.
No. Is it those anything from like that we would know of? Do they look familiar?
Just regular guards, just more guards.
Should we be
There's
arming our weapons?
No, I would assume it's probably because of the ledger.
Mm,
Personally,
yes.
Yeah,
because
I think that's good. That's probably right.
yeah, I mean, hopefully it's just that. Yeah, hopefully they don't try to kill us, but like you never know.
That's life.
Well,
But kind of eager to get a little bit move on for this. Haven't really had breakfast yet,
oh, that's right.
and I kind of just want to be rid of this. Been a bit of a hassle.
A little bit.
All right. I'm gonna tap Taslin with my wake him up.
Just whack them.
Whack him with my foot because I'm leaning over the edge to talk to them.
No, don't. Oh, what's going on? Oh. Okay,
Wakey,
it's time to
wakey,
get
eggs
up.
and bacon.
Okay.
Did you just
Everybody
call
here
us a baby?
already? No, eggs and bakey.
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
You got apples
What?
for mine.
The fuck happened
You-
last night?
Oh my god, you guys are pushing this way harder than anyone.
Sometimes the little forces don't needed to do the thing.
No,
You know.
no, okay. So
To do
Lucia,
the thing.
now that Taz is up, is going to getting off the boat. And she's going to be does Avina have her sling on?
Yeah.
Okay. She's gonna look at you and be like, is it still comfortable or any changes?
No changes, and it still hurts.
Oh yeah, that's also a thing. We should get this over with so we can fix our arm, or possibly we don't know yet.
So,
Yes, if we didn't have to do this stupid thing so early, I would say get her arm fixed first.
how long can getting an arm fixed take? It didn't take that long for her to look at my foot.
An
Yeah.
arm is a
Oh God,
lot
don't remind me of that.
different.
Yeah, I just don't think the apothecary is going to be open yet, but the mayor's clearly waiting for. Let's do that.
Okay. All right, so we're going to the mayor's. Let's go.
On board with that.
All right.
Alright, so you guys all head over to the town hall. As you guys approach, the guards will move their weapons out from the doorway and allow you guys access. And one of the guards will just say, "They're waiting for you inside."
Appreciate it, bud.
Thank you. Thanks, man.
Thanks.
As you guys go inside behind, just past the reception desk, but before the mayor's office door, you see the mayor talking to this small group of about 5 guys. They're all wearing black robes with red lining, as described before, with the cuffs and the hoods and all that. Most of them have their hoods up, other than one. The ones with their hoods up are all wearing a mask as well. The mask is just of a plain, straight face. The one that doesn't have his hood up isn't wearing a mask. And as you guys enter, all of them will turn and look at you. As you look at the one that doesn't have the mask on, he's the one that met you at the dock last night. And the mayor will chime in and just, "Oh, it's about time you finally made it here. You were supposed to be here at sunrise, not after it."
Well, didn't know we got invited to a costume party. Sorry I forgot my mask, but we're here now.
There'll be no reaction to your joke, and the mayor will just kind of
Except
shakily
for the
look.
group.
The mayor will shakily look over at the group for a moment, and then back at you guys. All right. Well, the reason you're here is because I did notice that you managed to complete the first task that you were given, with the reliver, and there was many rewards to that. before I go into that, there is another task for you all, and I'm going to be asking that you leave by sunset tonight. I understand that means leaving shortly in the night, but the trip won't be long. You see, there's the group from the Mariners Guild that's headed over to Abbey Isle, which is not too far south, or yeah, I think south. Let me pull this open and show you. Well, you're gonna realize Abbey Isle now because it is that island that had the firelight on it. Focus me. All right. Bring it back here. All right. They headed over to the Abbey Isle in order to set up a sort of base so we could look out for future threats, such as those coming from the Sea Prince pirate guilds and the Sahagwans that you've recently told us of. It's about time we have a lookout, and they've made their way over there to set up a sort of station. The problem is that island, short of being abandoned, had a bit of a clash between two entities. There was a cleric group that used to have a tower there, but there was a large battle with pirates that happened, and in that battle, many on both sides ended up dying. And as far as we know, they've all they're either all dead or fully retreated from the island, leaving only the ruins of the tower behind. Even so, as the Mariners Guild people have been there, there seems to have been an attack by some beast in the middle of the night, taking away their food supply. Their leader, Kojak Darch, he has mentioned this through our Sending Stone connection, and with food low, we're very concerned of not only the production of the group's excavations and constructions, but the possibility of rumors and frightening tales to begin being spread by the men as morale is dropped from a low food supply. So we're asking that you head over to provide the restock of food for them, and on top of that, you'll be providing protection on that island until proper protection is brought forth. Are you following
So
along so
what?
far?
Yeah, no problem.
Wait.
What
Tell
about this
me
beast?
his name again.
Sorry, I need one question at a time.
Um,
Ro, you were asking first,
Uh, what about this beast?
and what were you gonna say, Avina?
the guy's name who's with the Mariners Guild.
Okay. Well, the leader of the Mariners Guild is Kojak Darch. I'll put that name in here. Kojak
Thanks.
Darch. And he's the one who let us know. They don't know what beast it was, but seeing how the island is home to wildlife, it's sure to be any sort of regular beasts. There may be other threats, which is why you're going to be sent there. When proper protection is brought to the guild, you'll probably be best to venture around the island area around them so that you can make sure that their excavation territory is safe for them to continue, as they are meant to be constructing, not fighting. There will be a hefty reward, of course, for your compromise in helping us with this. Does it seem like a task you'd be willing to do?
Uh, I think we'd have to mow it over together.
So let me get this straight. We just did something for you. You're not going to pay us until we do something else now?
That's not what I said. I said before
That's
I get
that's not
into
what he said. Yes.
I said before I get into your
Oh.
rewards for your task now, I want to let you know of
Oh.
what is to come next. If it'll help with what it is that you need to do next, your reward, of course, does depend on how much you actually collected on that boat. But finding the boat itself, and did you bring the paperwork that he requested?
Uh, yes, and Avery will kind of will uh take out the ledger and hand it to him.
He'll grab the ledger and he'll look it over just briefly, and he'll say, "Excellent. All right. So you did the exactly what Mr. Sir Revelier asked of you, so I'm sure his payment will come through for you soon. Of course, he said anything you find on there is for you to keep. However, he did ask, did you find his collection?
I believe we did, yes.
Excellent. And what of the exotic life? He mentioned something about that.
No,
I believe that there is one left. The others were eaten.
Hmm. Well, I'll let him know. But the base pay is yours to keep, which is going to be 5,000 gold directly from Sir Revelier, and everything that you found on the boat is yours to keep or sell or whatever it is that you wish. As for the collection, if you found his items of that, he'll be giving an extra reward based on their condition, and as well as the exotics. So that money will be in either before you leave or upon your return from the Isle, depending on the process. That said, the 5,000 gold is in my office, and I will be bringing that to you. Now, as for the boats, he did say he doesn't care for it, so the rights of the boat is yours, and if you'd like, before you sign your name onto the title, you are welcome to rename the boat. Is there any
How many?
now, as we are having you head out this evening, is there any damage of the boat that should be addressed?
A little bit.
Yeah. Yeah.
I see.
Yeah, there's
So,
definitely a little good bit
little
of damage on there.
patchwork.
Well, this is what I could do for you on this. We don't usually have our construction guys focus on a single ship, but given the situation and the necessity of Abbey Isle, we can have our construction crew, our fix-it crew, head over to your boat and spend the whole day repairing it to look almost new. We'll fix the mast if that's the issue. If there's a color or preference, you're welcome to provide that. And if there's any holes, they typically charge about 400 gold per hole, but if they're already partially patched, they will do it for 200 gold per hole. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover the rush fee to have the job done before the sun begins to set tonight.
cool. Thanks.
We
Yes,
appreciate
thank
that.
you.
Sorry, what was the question?
Oh, I said we appreciate that. Thank you.
Now, before I send my crew, is there any special information we should know about the boats?
There's a hatch in the
Uh,
bottom. Don't open the hatch. Don't
yeah,
open
10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Don't recommend it.
Do not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. I had a
Unless
little
you
bit of
have your
fun down there.
Do you suggest we send?
unless you have your
Sorry, go ahead. Unless we what?
unless you have yourself tethered to something, don't open the hatch. It'll suck you in with the exotic that ate.
Suck you in. Is this?
I would also say
Is
be
this magic?
careful.
Are you speaking of a magic hatch? Is that what you're referring to?
That's the best way to put it.
As this is clarified, the five cloaked figures will look between him, and then you'll see one of them nod, and will say, "Well, that can be fixed, not to worry." And you said one of the exotics are below. We'll have that removed for you as well. Now, other than the boats, is there any other issues that you need to know that perhaps need to be handled by the evening?
Could we get a new sail?
Yes, the
Yeah,
mast.
that
Yes,
you said.
what color mast did you want?
I look at the rest of the party. I'm like,
I don't care.
I've never thought of it.
Classic white is
You just
the
wanna-
option we'll go with if there's no retort.
What do you guys say to red?
Red is museum.
kind of partial to red or black, but whatever the party wants, I'm good with that.
Yeah.
Alright.
Sorry, Taz, I don't think we can do black anymore.
We can get you a red mast. It'll go well with the gold trimming that's on the planks of the boats. Now, was there
Also-
anything else?
Could we get a spare one as well?
I can see if we can throw that in. There may be an extra cost, but
Yeah.
it'll be what it is.
What did we
And-
want to rename?
Well, Avina, did you want to ask me something before they talk about something else?
I've been trying to.
It's,
I've been trying to be like,
Wait, hold on. Avina, go ahead.
No, I'm good. I'm good. I said the
Are
white
you-
sail good, but we'll have red. It'll be cool. It'll be
but Avina, I think he's talking about your arm.
Oh, I did. Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, I was gonna just go to the apothecary, but one of those beings. It's a shark. It's a shark from from the boat. I mean, look at what it did to my arm. And she like holds out her arm for him to look at.
As you lift your arm, one of the cloaked figures that has the hood up and the mask will walk forward around the desk, straight to you.
Okay.
Fixing
And I hold out my arm to him too. Yeah.
fixing your arm is going to be of no issue. Please hold it out for the Scarlet Brother.
I do it.
The guy will come out. He'll lift his hands. He's wearing gloves that are scarlet red, and he'll kind of like hold his hands over your arm, and you'll feel this sensation as your arm gets this strange whitish, reddish aura that glows over it, and you just see the flesh return all over the arm, and it goes back to normal, and you get the sensation back.
Wow, that's great. Thank you. That is wonderful. I assume then I also automatically get my hit points back.
Yes, he will nod, and he will kind of just walk backwards back to the group.
They're very ominous. I don't like this.
The
The
one
she is
that
actually smiling now.
the one that doesn't have the mask and no hood, he's still just kind of like side eyeing you, his nose like tilted up.
Yeah, you're right.
What
We're
did the cow do?
her. She's not her.
Sorry, what was
What?
that? Who said what?
I was just throwing shade at the guy who's giving the side eye. I was like,
Oh, he's been doing that the whole time.
Lucia, after the mayor had said the Scarlet Brother, she like is now like actually like, ooh, okay, noted.
The mayor's gonna chime up again. Well, it seems like your arm is fixed, and by sunset your boat will be fixed. The cost will need to be paid before you leave, but we can wait until we have the final cost at the end of the fix. And then you guys can head out to Abbey Isle and handle what's left. This does mean that you have the full day in order to handle any business you have in town and any shopping or whatever it is that you need to do. And throughout the day, the snapping line has been addressed to provide you all with a meal for both breakfast and lunch, and it'll be on my dime.
thank you, Mayor.
Nice.
He'll say,
you're
now
beginning to grow on me, Mayor.
one last thing. He'll go to his office and he'll come out with a bag. He's holding it like with one hand underneath the bottom, and he'll put it on the reception desk. There's your 5,000 gold from Sir Revelier. And then he'll pull he'll pull out a paper and put it on the desk, and he'll unravel it. He'll say, "This is the title for your boats. As you can see, the name of the boat is blank, and whatever you put there, we will have it painted on the side of the boat in place of the reliver. Please
You're
provide
gonna,
the name for your boat so it can be done during the repairs. And then
I'm
you may
gonna
sign at the bottom.
quietly, I'm gonna
Okay.
quietly go to the group. I
Mm.
think we should name it the shit box. I'm just saying.
Nah, it's not a
If you
I
need a
second
moment,
that.
it's not a shit box.
I mean, it's not. But I mean, come on.
I'll give
Come
you
on.
all a moment to discuss, and we will be having our own conversation. And he'll go back
Oh.
to the Scarlet Brothers, and they're all going to make this like huddle, and they're gonna have a very quiet conversation, a good like 50 feet away from you in the back room, while you guys are at the front, discussing your boat name.
Avery is going to go ahead and take the 5,000 gold and start distributing it to everyone.
Okay.
Uh,
Let's see how much that
how
is.
much is
833 each.
Actually, it's 833 to each, and two people get
Oh.
834. 833 times 4 plus 8 plus 8.
Wait, what?
3, 4.
Each of us
okay.
get 833, except for two people get 834.
Yep.
Oh, I thought you said 234. What the fuck?
You can get 234. Share the route.
Nope.
Everyone else
I'm
gets an extra 20.
I'll take the other 834.
Alright, so Avery's taking 834. Who else is taking 834? Avina? Or Ro? Or Thor? Who's taking 834?
Me to get
Taz will take 833.
I'll take 833.
Okay.
I'll take 4. Fuck
Lucy
it.
is taking 833.
Okay. And Thor, you took the 834, so Avina,
Yes.
you get 833 as well. Add that to your gold, everybody.
Thanks.
Alright, well, what's the boat name? You guys decide on one? He needs it before you leave.
The shit box.
No, that is not.
The red widow.
Ooh, that's nice. The Red Widow. What do you think?
The Red Widow. But what? I mean, I like the name, but what significance is that?
I don't know. Crimson Tide.
Crimson Tide.
Remember, you're gonna have a red mast. The planks are
Yeah.
gonna be
Hunting for
gold-
Red October?
The planks are gonna be gold trimmed.
Red and yellow. Red and yellow. I don't see anybody else coming
Just-
up with names besides shitbox.
Ah.
I think it's I think it's
That
a
is all
great
that's been
name.
suggested so far. So
I like the Red Widow. I just
Yeah, I like the Red
I
Widow
can't
as
think
well.
of it.
What if
Are we
it's
going
like
with that?
Sunset Fire or Golden Dawn or
The Red Dawn.
Red Dawn. Red Dawn.
children
I'm
warriors.
down.
There we go.
All right.
You do have a child fighter. So
We have a child fighter.
A single red dog.
For now.
I still really like the Red Widow. It actually sounds like a boat name.
All right, well, let's do a vote. Seems like we're between Red Dawn and, or are we on Red Dawn and Red Window, or did you want what was the other one? Dawn Red. Something?
Red Dawn and Red Dawn and Red Widow.
Yeah, I think those are the two options.
Or
All right. Let's get. Don't make two votes. Everyone only vote for one. Who wants Red Widow?
Oh, I want Red
Uh,
Widow.
Okay, so we got one Red Widow. That's it.
damn.
Really?
I like the
Actually,
other one a bit more.
I like.
I'm not voting.
I was gonna say Tazlin likes the red. Tazlin likes Red Widow.
Okay, so Taz and Avina have Red Widow. Anyone else?
No, it's not me.
Oh, sorry.
That was Avery.
Oh, Taz and
Avery.
Avery like Red Widow. Is that it? And so the vote for Red Dawn.
Okay.
Dang.
Lucia likes Red Dawn.
Okay, so that's 3 and 2. Thor, do you want to have a voice?
No, I want the ship back.
All right, and one vote.
He wants one for
One
shitbox.
vote for shitbox. So it looks like Red Dawn wins for the boat name.
Oh man.
There's a good chance that the town will know you by this name as a party now.
Dope.
But you guys can write down Red Dawn and sign. And each of you will sign this. You will all own the boat equally. And as you guys are signing it, they'll wrap up their conversation, and the mayor will come back and he'll say, "All right, well, I'll try to convince Sir Revelier to have his extra reward for you for the collection and the exotic creature, and then I'll have my crew as well as a Scarlet Aid go over to the boat and get it fixed up to be a standard sailing ship in top shape. Again, the price will be 200 per already patched hole and 400 per other hole, so you can have an idea of how much it's going to go ahead and cost you. I'm going to be taking all of the rush fees on my own. Also, the town will be taking the keelboat back.
Kraken's gift.
Of course.
Fuck.
Thank you.
Did you say Kraken's gift?
Kraken's kiss.
Does anyone want to let Kraken's kiss overwrite Red Dawn?
No.
Just you, bud.
I still really like Red Dawn.
All right,
Wow.
I'll stop looking at
Yeah.
names.
It's too late. Too late. We got Red Dawn.
Red Dawn. We
It's
signed already.
been
It wasn't too late to let the silence speak for him.
Yeah, right. I
uh,
thought that was cool though.
well, not cool enough. But,
Apparently.
but all right. With that said, he'll just finish up with. Is there any other questions you have for me about your next task?
Are any of the Scarlet brothers going to be accompanying us? They seem like very capable people.
They will not be accompanying you, but they will be heading over to the Isle in order to take over protection of the Mariners Guild people.
So we're projecting it
So
until they
they'll
get
meet
there.
us over there?
Sorry?
So they'll meet us there?
Once they arrive, you'll no longer be needed for the Mariners. However, if there are other issues that arise that require going deeper into the Isle, then that will be on you more than the Brotherhood, as they are there to aid the Mariners in a task that is overall to help Saltmarsh. Your task is as defenders and adventurers, and so if there is a adventure to be had, you will be tasked with it. And right now, your
Alright.
adventure is a food delivery to the Mariners, as they are down to their final 2 days of food.
All right.
You'll have your
Well,
whole day
Sounds
here in town.
simple enough.
There may be others that need tasks done over on the Isle, so I'd suggest during your day, maybe see if there are any other quests to be had over on the Isle, so you can knock them all out while you're there.
Alright, sounds good. Thank you.
Enjoy, and we'll have your boat ready by the evening. Make sure you have your payment ready.
Will do. All right.
He'll turn around and go back to talking
Okay.
to the Scarlets, and you guys will head out. As you guys head out, after you guys leave, the guards will once again block the door with their halberds, and you guys are free to go about the city. It's about 7:15ish in the morning right now, and the markets are all getting started. It's starting to get real busy outside, and you guys can decide where it is that you'd like to go first. Except next week we'll be doing that. So next week we'll be doing the in-town shopping, exploring, talk to whoever you want to talk to, get done whatever it is that you want to get done, and then you'll be heading on out to the Isle. Cool.
QQ.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Cool.
I just want to put in a vote for next week that the first thing we do is go get breakfast. Like we get free breakfast, right? So just saying.
Yeah, we didn't. We haven't eaten yet, so it's probably a good idea.
Yeah, no, that's fine. That's completely fine.
Deck.
Cool.
All right.
All
Put
right,
anything
that
in
works
the
for me.
put anything in the Roll20 chat that you would like to remember.
I think I'm good.
Cool.
Deck.
Um,
I'm gonna make a slight suggestion. I think we should
No.
have personal. Okay, well, fuck you, then.
no, go ahead. What was it?
I think we should have, if we're gonna keep maintenance on a boat, i.e., some big old holes on the wall, a chest fund for boat things, and then obviously we have our personal funds, so we don't have to be like, hey, who's paying for this? You know?
Yeah.
Party
I
fu-
was gonna
A party fund is a
have.
brilliant idea.
Yeah, I was gonna have Lucia whenever we exit. By the way, don't worry about covering the boat. I'll do that. So.
Okay.
So.
All right.
I'll make sure to mention that at the beginning of next session, so that it's, and I'll also put it in the 20 chat.
All right.
Cool. Alrighty.
Alrighty.
Cool. Alright, well, if that's it, then I guess we are good to go. I'm gonna go ahead and close this out.